That being said, if that is all done, what happened on our last little episode of Stray Embers? Not that.
Man, we got on a boat and we were all like, yo, where's this boat going? And Paseo be like, yo, this boat go over here to the statue that we gotta do some worshiping that, and we gotta make a sacrifice of some things. And then we're gonna go to the city that I don't remember the name of, it's unimportant right now, where there's a demon lord and we have his kid. And we're like, yo, we're gonna go talk to him for leverage. And we were like, all right, cool, so let's sail off. And then Gareth was talking around to some people on the boat about if they went to the drift. And he ended up talking to Lucinia, who got real fucking pissed and tried to and stabbed him in the chest. And then she got sent to the brig because no mutiny on Paseo's boat. And then there was some conversations in the brig that I'm not gonna get into. And then we kept sailing on the boat. And then we got to the island. And when we got to the island, there was another boat in the sky that was flying. And Corva got a look at it, and there was some mind flayers on it. And
It was like
we were
Baldur's
like,
Gate
oh,
3.
oh shit, there's mind flayers. And then we got on the island. And we were like, oh fuck, Argentum's here. So we tried to murk his ass, but it didn't work. So then he ran away like a little baby boy. And then we had to fucking breach and clear all the way up. And Bryden was going fucking haywild on people's ass. And there was a
You were
monkey that got
critting so
activated at
much.
some point.
I forgot how many
Yeah.
crits there were.
There's so many fucking crits.
And then
A
there
lot
was
of
a
back-to-back crits, too.
And then there was a giant monkey that at some point was declared to be activated. And then, you know, then we fought Argentum and we killed him,
I
but he
forgot
summoned a
about that.
fucking brain dragon. We didn't kill that, but we drove it off, and now we're here.
That is indeed what occurred. You remain at the top of the hill overlooking the sea below you. Your boat hangs just off the side where it has been anchored. And in this time, as you kind of gather yourselves and you see the dragon high in the sky, it kind of like takes a northerly track and begins to fly in that general direction. You also see the very large ship that was on the north end of the shore that you couldn't see from your particular position begin to rise and then go in the same direction as the dragon. You are now in safe shores at the moment and have the mountainous terrain to yourself. What shall you do?
I pass out on the ground. I go prone.
You've done so.
Alright.
It's like, what? Are we supposed to be doing everything, or are we like supposed to inform them now that like the coast is clear and they can all come up here, or like what?
No, I think we're here to do like the whole like soul offering thing. Should we sending Paseo and be like, bitch, we don't know what the fuck we're doing?
I mean, I don't know what we're doing.
Alright, sending Paseo.
I thought...
Okay, we cleared it out. How the fuck do we sacrifice souls or whatever?
Yeah, because we don't know the prayer, so we need to say regardless.
Understood. She basically replies saying that she'll be there in a minute.
Okay, good. I
I
crawl on Rocky and I go prone on top of Rocky.
You slide off of Rocky and take 1d6 fall damage.
Shit.
Excusez-moi. I need to do this.
Oof. I feel bad for you.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, look at
The
that.
fuck happened here?
What do you mean?
They stubbed their toes on the way up?
Yeah, they fell
happened? Did she
into the
fall?
water.
Did she fall down at some point?
I just don't think I ever restored their HP. That being said, your friends hike up the mountain and come upon the temple space that you are at, or the outdoor temple space, I suppose. You now have your allies here. What shall you do?
What are we doing, Paseo? How do we do this?
Like I said, Gotta do the thing. She just points at the large altar there. I'm gonna need to sacrifice something. I suppose that's up to you. I got the rest down.
I throw her my tome with a pact keeper +2.
She kind of like catches it, turns it over. What am I supposed to do with this then?
Is that a good sacrifice? I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
It's a warlock artifact.
You'd know more about it than I do. She tosses it back to you.
Just throw her the crystal shards and be done with it.
I
How
sat
many-
under
how
this
many
tree and
crystal
leave.
shards
Or
do you need?
sleep. Why did I say leave?
How many crystal shards do you need?
Do I need? I can't make another prayer. I've done this already.
Oh my god, how many do we need?
That's a good question. Depends on how many it needs.
I look. Is there a price tag?
There is not a price tag. There is a large statue of what seems to be a woman in a fine, simple dress that just seems to gaze upon the ocean beyond.
Doesn't have like a scale on her, like insert money here, like a coin slot or.
It does not, but like in this position, there's just like what seems to be a little like raised platform that's like a very rudimentary altar that's just been carved out of the stone, which is clearly like you set things here.
I'll flick one shard onto it.
Click. You just place it there. It is there.
Here's my tracker for these. One should be enough. These are strong. Okay, now what do we say?
Essentially, you need to get yourself out of here, so you're gonna have to communicate with Rhea. However you choose, at least. You have to make sure your offering's quite good, else if it is, not sufficient, well, she might not get it there, so make sure that you're committing exactly what you need.
Right, 1 second, let me look at my shit. I'm gonna plop that down. And I will also plop down a...
We did just get a bunch of stuff that.
We don't want, yeah. Okay, what do we want to sacrifice from the items that we just got?
Well, a well of many worlds seems fitting to sacrifice to breach the plains, you know.
Yeah, alright. The mel of many worlds.
The
well
melon
many
of worlds.
The melon of
Ooh.
worlds. We
Now that's an
sacrifice-
item.
we
Delicious.
sacrifice The melon of words and one of the.
Now it's words. It's like
Ah.
alphabet soup, but it's
Ah.
melon.
Okay, I've been talking a lot today. I'm sorry. We sacrificed the well in one of my shards. Oh my god! And then I'll try to commune with them. I'll physically use the fucking commune spell.
That is a thing you can do. I need to review commune. Please hold.
Do you want me to just post it?
Yes, please.
Right. Striking off the well of many worlds.
I don't need that. I got plane shift. I can
Yeah,
just
to be
go
fair,
where
we
I
didn't
want to
really
go.
need that.
That is what I thought. You cannot use commune in this particular situation because that is for contacting your deity or its divine proxy,
Oh,
not a
fuck you,
different one.
right. Alright, I'll just do whatever the fuck Seo recommends then. I'm like the god one or whatever. I'm the holy person here.
Plus, we have
Most
no
holy.
way to control where the well goes.
Yeah. I'll do the prayer.
Hmm. What are you going to say?
What was their name again, Paseo?
Rhea.
I'll
Okay.
give you like an enhance ability for what is it? It's
In-
intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sure. There you
Oh,
go.
thank you.
I'll give you
Um,
guidance.
Oh, thank you. Rhea! We are not supposed to be here and wish for your divine grace and aid on leaving this place. We left our home plane in shambles and wish to go and help restore it in a way and not to bug your realm any further. Please help us leave. We offer you these goodies. They are about to... They're... That one's strong and that one's about planar travel, so it's fitting.
And your offering is which?
A well and a shard.
Understood. Yes. Give me a D100, and a religion check. Actually, 2 D100 and religion check.
You get advantage and a guidance on that religion check.
I'm gonna do these first. Oh my. And then
Solid.
And then I get this, and then I get the guidance. That's a 28 on the religion check, and then a 57 and a 92.
And who do you denote that this prayer is for?
Rhea, as they said.
No, that's to Rhea, but for who?
For our group, us.
Yeah, you said us.
Right here.
So.
No one else?
Fuck the ship. Don't need it. Don't care.
Us and Paseo's crew.
Understood. If that is the case.
And Oxton.
As you give this prayer out, the island itself begins to tremble, almost as if there's an earthquake. And before anyone can really take a moment to react to what's occurring, it's as if the entire island sinks straight below the water. Everyone is encompassed by the tides as they rush in quickly, swirling about, leaving you not but drowning amongst a deep, dark ocean.
Is this a bad time to reiterate I can't swim?
I've done this before. It's okay. It's just a dragon turtle.
As you bob and weave amongst the underwater waves that crash about and swirl you around, the only thing that stays constant is what seems to be the large altar and statue that was before you. After a moment, you kind of flounder about in the water, and as you do, you don't feel the sensation that you need to breathe. It just seems as if you did, there's a certain comfort in the water that is here. What do you do?
Are we standing on something?
No, you are flopping about in the water.
How's Rocky doing?
Rocky does not seem to react one way or the other. He's just kind of bobbing there. He's not sinking.
At least
He
he's
can
not
bob?
sinking.
Yeah, it is very strange from a physics perspective. He is not sinking. He is just kind of there.
You see Bryden looking over at Rocky with pog face. Sorry.
I panic.
I will go over to swim with Gareth as I did last time. Try to calm him down.
I laugh at Gareth.
Do you actually laugh?
No, I don't actually.
I'm gonna give
Actually
Gareth.
would smite me.
I'm gonna try to talk. Can we actually talk underwater?
You can try.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to try.
Your words come out clear as if you're not speaking through water. However, you do feel water rush down your throat, and it's a little bit panicking as it first happens, but then you realize, oh, this is normal? Question mark? It's like you drank too fast and it went down the wrong way, but then it immediately resolves itself.
Oh.
But did sound come out of my mouth?
Yes, and it's not gurgly.
Okay. You're right, Garrett. We're here. We're fine. We're just nothing new, right? It's just another fucking day in paradise.
Are we fine?
We're fucking fine. We've done this before.
Definitely fine.
I don't.
This is fine.
Is
We
this what
are-
normally happens when we're submerged in liquid?
Nope.
I mean, we just fucking talked to a fucking ocean deity.
Listen, I've been to the plane of water. It's fine.
We've all been to the plane of water.
In this time, you hear what sounds to be like a loud gong that seems to emanate from the statue itself. You speak of my home. Greetings, mortals.
Elemental plane of water?
A place that I was birthed. One that I do not take ownership of.
Oh. Well, if we ever figure out how to get out of here, maybe we could take you on a day trip there if you want.
Such a proposition. And so bold you are. Yet you are mocked, dear one. Several of you are. How intriguing this is. And this one I recognize. Paseo, who's just been calm this whole time, she's just been taking like a humph stance, you know, her arms are crossed about her chest, and she's just like, gives a simple wave at the statue. Then speak. You have called upon my need, and needs may shall be served. What is it that you wish?
To be granted passage out of here. I like a Paseo.
For us and our crew.
She seems to be
For us and her
tight-lipped
crew.
for some reason.
For your help with getting us the means to be able to do such.
This is perhaps possible. The lines that divide are weakening. But I ask a favor of you in return.
Oh.
I wish not of this realm, this prison that I was encapsulated in by the foul gods above. Myself and my brother, we wish to follow you if you seek to leave.
And do what?
Uh-huh. I think
And
you
do
cut out.
what?
And do what?
We seek to leave this place. We seek to reclaim our glory where it belongs, that upon Rockawin.
I'm gonna need a little bit more here.
What are you asking?
What are they planning on doing specifically?
Leaving the dirge.
Yeah, and then what?
They don't seem to be clear on that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm asking them to elaborate on.
You know, like a PowerPoint presentation of your plans for the future that I can look at? Or...
I will warn you now, if you do want to go back, the Eternia are kind of waking up right now, and you know, there is one of the gods is the sea, so you might have a little bit of competition there.
Good. Then it is a good rivalry for siblings.
Oh. I mean, if you're alright with it, I mean...
We seek our dominion and nothing more.
I'm just gonna pencil you down for God War. Okay,
Alright,
God War participants.
so we
okay.
have a few Alright, I'm just gonna give you the rundown. We're having a God War. It's a great time. I'm gonna give you the rundown of the possible participants. We have the Eternia, we have the Primals, we have the Eidolons, we have the Dragon Pantheon. Fuck, we even heard a little bit about some vestiges maybe coming back, so that's five different sides in the
And
God
then
War.
you know, then there's some stuff about maybe about the Far Realm being
Yeah,
involved.
there's some
This
Far
too.
Realm involved, so that's a possible 6 contender.
Like
for the
this is a
God
very
War.
large party list. I'm really
So-
not sure we really
I
have a
don't
lot
know
of
if I
room.
can
No, no, no.
pencil you in.
Yeah,
I think it's fine. They can join the God War. It's okay. Which one of the 6 are you more leaning towards though? Just so we can get like a maybe who we should introduce you to when we get there.
Introductions not needed. We remember the Eternals. Our memory is the same.
But how about like the vestiges and like the Eidolons? Should we introduce you to those, or like we're just trying to get a feel like what your alignment might be, so we know who to hook you up with.
Dear foundling, it is clear that you know little. But if it is true that they are returning soon, you shall be educated, no doubt.
I'm just gonna pencil you down on the list. Okay.
Yeah, just make a new pantheon. Put it so we have a 7th contender. That's the Dirge. Do you have a pantheon name?
We do not.
All right, the Dirge pantheon. We'll put it in as that.
Like, do you have any other friends other than your brother?
Friends you speak of, then? a new statue arrives. I do not have a picture for it, but it is a very bulky man who seems to be seated in a similar position. He is clothed in only a small toga that covers his waist.
Oh my god.
And he has a beautiful beard. He is quite majestic in his form.
Name?
Name and pantheon.
Occupation.
Titles. God. Domain, please. Name and domain.
I am Eopatus, brother of the oceans. A pleasure.
Yeah,
All right.
this.
I'll tell you this right now, sir. You will get along great with the heirloom. I will tell you that now. You should definitely hit him up once we get there. You will
Oh,
love
certainly. I will hit him up with every trident and spear in my possession. He will be devoured in the bottom of the depths.
I'm okay with that. He tried to kill me once. Not opposed. Would love to see it.
Okay, back. We were talking about your friends. You have like anybody else?
Yeah,
that's
anyone
not-
besides your brother who's here now?
Yeah, like you got anybody else?
My only friend for many millennia has been that of my brother, and that of my sister. We are two halves of the same whole.
We'll pencil you in then.
Okay, but nobody else. Like you don't.
Nobody
you don't-
else, no. We just
yeah,
want to
you-
make sure.
Like you got anybody waiting for you on the other side?
If they still remain, then a fight it shall be.
So not friends. Okay. So you just don't have any friends on the other side. You just have enemies. Am I getting this? Am I understanding this correctly?
Friends are difficult to hold when you cannot speak to any, young one. But certainly soon, many friends shall be had upon the waves.
So you don't have any current ones. Got it. All right. Making a note of that. Okay.
Making notes. Yes.
Now, who are your enemies? Anyone we should know of?
The Eternia are fools. They are not to be trusted.
I agree
Okay,
with that. They're good in my books.
alright,
We
anyone
write it
else?
Down.
Anyone else? Start. We're starting a list here. Like let's.
I like
Let's
to
start
imagine
by-
that
who-
Corva
who do
and
you-
Gareth are
who-
writing
who do
this
you-
down.
Who do you know?
I'm going
Like,
back over here to my tree. I'm s-
Like
Fuck y'all.
who all do you know?
The souls of the Eternal are certainly those that seek goodness in our hearts. At least last we spoke to them, although it has been such time.
Who
How about Yeah.
who are the Eternals? Are they different than the Eternia?
try and make a history check or religion check?
Religion
The Eternals
check.
are the same. Or I
at
think they're the
disadvantage.
same. I'm
They
gonna
You
just
get
guess-
normal.
Say sisters or
You get normal.
Your
Cousins
magics
or-
do not work here, young one.
Oh well. Aha! Natural one.
You do not know these people.
Okay, yeah, that's a new one. And we're gonna need more information on the Eternals,
Can we get
if you
some
don't
name
mind.
on the Eternals, please?
We can go a little bit more into detail about that one.
Oh my. Please hold. I need to bring up my deep notes.
Alright,
Like your resume is looking good right now. You know, we gotta, you know, really take into account all of your references.
Yes, we are the self-proclaimed schedulers of the God War. We're just taking account everybody who's going to be in it.
Last thing, I just need proof of residence and proof of income, and then I think we'll have you all set.
Yeah.
I need 2 forms of ID. One God issued, one mortal issued.
God damn it.
I need that from both of you, by the way.
Like-
I can't just accept one like as a
We've-
package deal.
We've interacted with so many gods at this point that we're just so casual talking to these two. Like, all right,
No.
name, number, what's your domain, what's your name? how
It's
many
also like
followers you
it's
have.
also like there's so many people already going to the God. Where it's like, you know what? Fine, sure, we'll just add you. It's like how
Another
like,
for the
at
God War.
like at this point, like who fucking cares?
Who
Like, there's
fucking
already
cares?
like a
It's
shit
like,
ton of
it's
you.
like an 8 Pantheon God War at this point.
Like adding another pantheon to the mixture is not gonna really do much more at this point. It's just whatever, dude.
I can make my stuff work. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so just that Eternals information.
Okay, so what was the question?
Elaborate on who the Eternals are.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Upon that of the first flame, and that of the timid Gestalt, we are here as part of the effigy of grief.
The who of the what?
I've heard of the first flame, don't know the other one.
Yeah, who's that other guy? And what's this effigy of greed?
A sad soul you don't need to worry about. All you need to know is that we are here to reunite with our former friends. I'm sure you wish to do the same. You are requesting of such.
Question. Are you referring to somebody known as the patron when you say the effigies of grief?
This name is unfamiliar, and yet your words speak a strange truth. I need you to make a con save.
Did I actually guess that right?
I need you to make a con save.
It would make sense, though. It would make sense.
15.
That is a failure.
Oh no.
I need you to take 8d8 damage. You may roll it.
Oh fuck.
You're fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
All 8s. Oh, pretty high though.
Yeah.
You feel the water that's within your body begin to seize up, almost as if it was turning into a solid within your body. It's extremely painful as it begins to pulsate throughout all of your skin. And then sooner than it began, it leaves your body, and you are returned back to the space that you were.
Do I get a feeling that I was right though?
You're not sure, but she replies, "Ah, yes, I see. So the FSG still lives. What a fool! He should have passed on as he should have."
Where did they come from? Oh god.
And you said the Eternals came in on the backs of these two?
How would they answer that? Of course not. We traveled long and far to find Rakuin. Once we found this home, we made it our own.
So you're part of the Eternals?
Nothing's of the sort. We were created by them. We were needed for their needs.
Okay, but when I asked where the Eternals came from, you said on the backs of the first flame in this effigy of grief.
The first flame is the first of us all. It comes from the Dark Star, young one. At least that's what he told us.
Oh wait, are they referring to Haumea then?
Talk about Aurelian souls, all 4 of these are.
Do
fake
you know a Haumea?
The ancient dragon of the Celestine shall not be spoken of.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, is that how the patron got here? Was on Haumea?
If you speak of the effigy, that is part of the Dark Star's doing. You are nothing of that business.
Okay, now. So is the Dark Star a threat right now? Like, should we be concerned about this?
I certainly hope not. If you're not bleeding in black flame, then you should be fine.
Okay.
I love him. Can we keep
We'll
him?
pencil the Dark Star down as might show up at this
So you
point.
pencil the Dark Star as a after God War post-apocalyptic thing that we'll deal with later. We'll deal with that in like a few hundred years.
Their
Sure.
bonus round.
Okay, so
We'll take care of that in a few hundred years. It's fine.
alright, so your plan here is you'll want to come with us out of here so that you can participate in this God War with all of your former friends, quote unquote, so that you
quote
can
unquote.
so that you can regain your dominion over the sea.
We simply wish to return to our home, our rightful home, away from this foul prison. If that means fighting idiots in our way, well, they can take their bets upon us.
Is your true home Rakuin, or is it off of planet?
Rakuin, indeed.
Okay,
Where we were
making
born is not where we live.
Okay.
Just making sure, because I could also possibly maybe take you to where you were born, depending on the circumstances, if you wanted.
Ah, if only. But we're the ones that need to transport you, it seems. You are simple foundlings, after all.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of here, but once we get out
What
of
is,
here, it's
you
easy
keep
for
using
me to
that
go
word.
anywhere.
What is a foundling?
A babe, a child of the earth, one who seeks nothing but to live, prosper, and perish.
Sure. All right.
I don't plan
now,
on perishing.
Now, the question here I have for you is how, if you're supposed to be getting us out of here, how are we supposed to help you get out of here?
Well, that is simple. If we have the energy to do it, we can. We tried to work with your little foundling there, but she was a fool. A bit selfish, but I can't blame her.
The gods just called you a fucking idiot, Paseo.
She just kind of gives like a little salute again.
Corva starts losing his shit laughing.
And with that, you feel another tension within your throat. Silence.
Okay.
If we cannot escape here, then neither can you.
Okay,
It shall
so
be a mutual arrangement.
Okay, so what do you want us to do?
Proceed to Heaven's Fall. We will break through this barrier together.
Is that it? Do we need to bring anything? Do we need to have any sort of prep? Do we need to
Yeah,
I don't know,
mean,
go collect something for you? Are we gonna need to make
were-
another sacrifice of
We
some
were
kind?
told to come here and sacrifice souls or something, so I just want to know if there's any soul sacrificing that we still need to do, or if we have moved on past that at this point.
Your offering was sufficient to seek us out.
Good.
Drawing from our energy is difficult, but you have done well by our needs. We will need more when we approach the end, but I'm
Okay,
sure
well,
that simple foundlings such as you can find something for us.
Okay, what do you need? What's sufficient to you?
It is the same as before. If you have any beautiful artifacts like those you have offered us, or, of course, something more personable, we can certainly do anything with that. Ha ha!
Personable. I'm not sacrificing my wedding ring. That's not happening. I spent a lot of money on that wedding ring.
More personable than that. Betwixt your heart.
That's really not happening.
Okay, so
She seems to be
Mag-
talking about souls.
Yeah, I know.
so-
It's really not
so-
happening.
magic artifacts.
Alright,
um,
everybody, look at your magic
maybe-
items that you're willing to give up.
Maybe some soul. I
We
don't.
still got some more.
Yeah.
I don't think these are going to really be enough, but sure.
I mean...
Is that armor considered a magical artifact? I don't know.
An artifact. The well isn't even considered an artifact. It's a legendary item, but
No,
it's not.
no, I meant yeah, magical item.
I mean, it's a magic item, yes.
I
Is
should throw in the candle of invocation. Just
plate
kidding.
armor's
That's not
magical item?
happening.
Is the what?
plate armor.
I would assume it's magical, yes.
It has magical properties, yes.
So there's that.
Is there any chance of the portal to the Dirge closing by any other means when we try to get out again? Because it was closed on us before.
We were thrown in here against our will and had the door closed on us. What could say once we leave? Hopefully it stays open forever to save all the poor fools here. We will not be guiding them if we are to leave.
I have a question. Could once we open up the portal to actually get us out of this hellhole, pardon my language, but it's kind of true, would the aid of something like the gate spell help with keeping it open?
Interesting. Please hold.
Need a reason to use the gate spell, Chris.
I really want a reason to use this fucking candle. Because everybody that we know is already safe, so I don't need to summon anyone.
Oh,
Magics may exist to counteract whatever strange thing the Eternia has created. That being said, who knows? The strange magics that you foundlings can cast? Oh, it's so simple compared to what we are!
Aha.
The guy doesn't seem to know a lot.
That's just a little rude for, the people you're asking to help you get you up is.
And get a few magical items here and there, and suddenly, boom, bam, boom, you have enough power to open up the thing. I'm just saying, these are mortal creations, not divine
Mortal creations, by
but,
the
you
way,
know,
we made, the mortals created that fucking portal that opened up this place. Just
Seems
saying.
like some
Seems like
magical
some
bullshit.
mortals are pretty smart, man. I don't know.
Really sounds more like this is like a sick fix for them or something. Like, man, I need my magic, man. I need my magic items, bro. Like, you got
I don't
magic
know, it
items
sound-
on you, man? I can help
it
you out.
sounds
But I need some
like-
magic items.
You need our help to get out, so maybe mortals are powerful. I don't know.
If you seek to pierce the veil alone, then by all means we shall leave.
No,
No, we're good. We'll work with you. We'll work with you. We're just saying, like, maybe we're not all this
Shit, you
useless
know
as
what
you
we good for,
think.
fam? Shit.
Well, we're good for our word. It's just, like, maybe you'd, like, throw a compliment at us for helping you out. That would be nice. Maybe being like, oh, mortals, thou art strong. Thank you for assisting. But, yeah, no, it's okay. Nobody ever thanks us. We're the villains. We're the ones that started all of this. Yeah.
The ease of your demise is too easy to compliment on. We keep you safe more than you know.
It's what they all say.
And it is what they all mean. You do not know the secrets, though you shall, marked one.
One. Wow. All right, let's get the show on the road. Where are we going next, Paseo?
So like,
Uh-huh.
do you need like a certain number of souls worth of energy, or like what do we like? How much more do we need to provide than what we've provided in terms of power wise?
You have called upon us once. I'm sure you can call upon us again.
Okay, got it. So
Corvus starts pulling
alright,
crystals
so-
out of his bag. I got 7 more of these bad boys.
All right, so we don't need anything. We don't need to go any larger than what we did to summon you this first time. Maybe a little bit more for added measure, but okay. I have all I need.
Yep. Do you have any other consultation you'd like with Rhea and Iapetus?
I'm really sad that we have to use these crystals to summon gods because they make such nice grenades.
We don't even know if they still make grenades in the presence of, in just their base state.
I know, but they were such good grenades. They
Yes,
were
but-
really nice and they were
But
fun
without
and I
knowing
liked
if
them.
without knowing if they work without another one of those being around,
I mean, you're true. I could experiment right now.
I would prefer you not.
Exactly. Nobody prefers me with grenades.
True.
I would prefer you not to pull the pin in the center of our party.
I pull one of the crystals out and I hold it menacingly.
Do you continue
make
to
me do
hold
it
it out?
Yes, I do.
How delightful! It disappears from your hand into the water.
Wait, that was mine!
It is a good favor you offer us, young one. I hope you have more of these.
Oh, God.
Imperium crystals are quite rare, even in this deficient state.
Alright, sir, put your hands in the air. I already gave you one.
It seems to have been lost to the ocean.
God damn it.
I'm marking that down in terms of the total that we're going to be providing later. I'm making a note of this.
That's one of the ones we provided. I only have so many of those. That counts.
You just hear a distant laughter about you.
I'm taking that laughter as your approval, and if you say otherwise, you're a liar.
This holds up in a court of law.
I just got fucking robbed by a god.
Yeah, what else is new?
What the
You
fuck?
yoinked.
Do you have any other consultation you'd like with Rhea and Iapetus?
Wow, your brother's a dickhead. Can we go? I don't like it here.
Yeah, I'm done here.
How do we
boring.
leave the water world here?
As you have concluded, you have adjourned your meeting with these gods. They speak to you one last time. Remember, seek out heaven's fall, and we shall take you there. Your strength shall guide
take
us,
some of your
as we shall guide
items.
you.
Heaven's Fall, the place with the demon dude.
No, we gotta go to some city for that, and to get better, like, safer passage to Heaven's Fall.
Oh, yeah.
And as they adjourn with you, their forms disappear into the blackness of the depths, and then just a flood of water in all directions begins to happen until, as the water begins to clear, you once again see sunlight, and there's just like streams of water heading down the mountain, down into the ocean below.
Okay, what are these crystals actually called? Because I always forget, and I'm just gonna put it down.
Imperium crystal.
Imperium crystals. That dude just ate a chunk of Imperium crystal like it was a piece of candy.
Is Viat still here?
Yes.
Okay.
I hate that dude. That dude. I only got 6 of those now. God damn it. I'm so sad.
That was
It's
fun.
like candy.
I was wondering if you washed away with the tide or something, you know?
Not
Get
so easy, I
the
suppose. That was a bit traumatic.
I hope he leveled up.
Again?
No, I hope he I just in general hope he leveled up.
water. He leveled up from that. Yes, finally. This level 5, and that's on. What level was he? He was level 5 on it, like a level.
No, he was like
No,
level
he was
5.
4.
He had
Yeah.
like level 4 abilities, like, but probably more than level 4 HP.
My god, this poor man.
So hopefully he leveled up at some point.
It's a level 4 on a level 17 adventure.
He's on the struggle bus.
All right, back to the
God.
boat.
Alright, back to the boat, yep. Onward.
Yeah, you begin to hike down the mountain, make your way over to the 2 boats that are down by the shore. Paseo says, "Went better than I thought it did. Couldn't say much there. Yeah, a bit feisty as it shows."
Why does everybody want to get involved in the God War? Do they know that most of them are gonna fucking die?
Don't know about
Only
these
care.
2. Yeah.
See, what the real play is, what happens is the gods need to sit and wait, and they need to wait for all of the other pissy gods to fight and get it all out of their system, and then we go down a lot of gods, and then the gods that were in the waiting need to come up and ascend after all of the other gods have died.
That's what I
You
did.
see, it's a good idea. It's like you wait until the weak ones get weeded out, and then you come in and you fill their positions. That way, you're not involved in the God War, and you're still ascending higher because you're taking the positions of the some that fell.
Makes a bit of sense, though. If they want to try to take some territory or whatever them gods are doing, best defense is a good offense. I can agree with that, too.
You're also both gun users. I hate you both. I walk away.
Didn't you take some gun and bullet?
Yes, and I can't use it because I'm not proficient. Don't rub it in.
Well, don't point out how bad you are.
He cries.
You take the small life rafts over back to the main ship. Anchors are weighed, and you set back off to sail. That is the play. I'm going to take you to this because I don't have like a map for that. But actually,
I'm attuning to a mask and then taking a long rest.
here, we'll pretend that this is the
Okay.
map that you're on.
Can we long rest on the boat?
Yes, because you'll have at least a day's travel to your next destination.
Yay!
Okay, I no longer have the ring attuned to, by the way, so you're only pushed back.
No more Ring of Ram. Ring of Ram was really like disappointing every time you used it, though.
Well, it's because I use all 3 charges and like every time, and it's just.
But yeah, but it
I
always just
coulda-
kind of poops on you every single
Yeah.
time. It's just a pity.
But it's whatever. Now I got fly speed.
Oh.
Oh!
Now I just need a burrowing speed, and I can
I
do my
plopped
original
my token
plan.
on.
Your original plan of every type of movement speed.
Yeah, I wanted to be an ATV.
God damn
Wait,
it.
where are my fucking birds? I need 3 of these bitches. I'm starting an aviary.
A rookery. For perspective, you can move anywhere on the map, but this is the best I got for a ship map at the
Okay,
moment.
Beautiful. I'll stay on the ship. Oh my god, Rocky!
That being said, you are back on Paseo's commandeered ship. You are traveling for the next day, whereupon you guys take a long rest to tide you guys over. What is the plan upon your travels? What is your heading?
Whatever that city was.
That is well and good. So you seek Mycenae.
Yeah, sure.
Understood. With that, you have 2 days of travel. You've taken essentially like the majority of one in the time that you've rested. Do you have anything you'd like to do upon that journey?
Well,
Yeah, but other people go first. I need to read up on a thing.
how many days are you gonna take to get there?
2. You're
Okay.
through the most of the first one.
I want to use detect portal.
Interesting. Please post. Oh, there it is.
So within
This
1
is a
mile of me,
ranger ability?
Yes. It is a Horizon Walker Ranger ability.
Direction or closest planar portal within 1 mile. Okay, yeah, you cast that out, but do not detect any portals within a mile.
Okay.
You also get the sense. Actually, yeah, give me a nature check, please.
Nature check. Wow.
Yes.
I'm so intelligent. Wow, not bad.
You gather that it's probably difficult to detect a portal in this particular region because 1, you're out in the middle of the ocean. 2, you're moving quite fast, so if you passed a portal, it would be like real fast. It'd be like zzz, like probably under you somewhere in the water. But this is why you feel you're not detecting any portals at the moment.
Well, I mean, it's still within a mile. I'd still detect it though. If we like pass underneath it, you know.
Yeah, underneath
yeah.
it. Whoa.
I'm just saying it's I just throwing it out there because I can, you know.
Yes.
Because why not?
But that is what you deduce for why you're not finding portals at the moment.
Yeah.
What else shall you do upon your journey?
Cry a little bit. I miss my husband.
Oh, and then I fly
husband.
around in a kilt and play bagpipes.
Ah, yes.
Oh my god. Brian! Brian, I can see up your kilt! Oh, fuck!
That was the whole fucking point of this fucking
I
bit.
sealed my eyes!
Your poor innocent eyes.
Oh, god! Oh, it's so old and shriveled. Actually, not bad for your age, but oh god, Brian!
It's that dwarven might.
That dwarven virility.
God, I remember when the fucking, it was the emperor of
Yeah.
the Dwarven Empire, he was like, how big's your dick, son? I was like, the fuck does that mean?
Oryek.
Oryek? How big is your dick, son? What does that question even mean, son? What? What?
Corva, do you have any business?
I attuned to my new fancy book.
You've done so. You feel your power grow.
I put it over my face and I take a beauty sleep.
You do so. It wasn't the most comfortable sleep, but you feel better.
My sleep is never. Actually, wait, I don't even need to sleep. I forget. I'm sleeping anyways. I don't care.
You do so. It's a not the most restful sleep. It's like you're tossing and turning in bed all day.
It never is. It never is restful, Chris. All right. I forget where the fuck we're going.
You're currently heading to Mycenae, as per the directions of
Oh yeah, it's time
Paseo.
to fight demons. I forgot. We're being doomslayers.
We gotta beg
Okay.
for passage, safe passage. And by beg, I mean
Oh,
probably get into an encounter.
Something.
Yeah, by beg we probably mean kill the fucking demon
Especially
lord or
since
some
we
shit.
got the prince with us.
Yeah, we did kidnap. Well, we didn't kidnap.
We
him,
did
Paseo
kidnap.
We didn't do
Yeah.
shit.
He was just here when we got here.
We can't control Paseo. She's a wild card.
What did you do to my son? I don't know. We just kind
I
of showed
didn't
up.
do anything.
We were just kind of here, dude.
You can specifically
Like,
see
she
in my
had a boat.
contract that I am
Like-
not responsible for this.
It's like we needed a boat. She had a boat. We didn't ask questions on what she
Wait,
did
I have
to
a
get
boat
this
though.
Wait, you do have a boat.
We don't have a big enough boat.
Yes.
We had
But
a
also,
it's a
none of us know how
sufficient
to
boat.
sail.
It's a
But also
sufficient
none
boat,
of-
but it would be harder to travel by. Because
But
isn't it a
also none of
rowboat?
Yeah.
No,
But no,
it
no, it
depends.
can go
It
into
could be
a
a
huge ass
24
fucking
fucking-
boat.
I think I've just never seen the hugest size.
You did.
It-
Remember, you
well-
put it down on the map.
But that
Because
was like on land.
Well, still, I'm saying that's the
Yeah.
size of that it was.
Yeah, it's sufficient to at least travel these waters. However,
But also nobody knows how to sail.
such is life. That being said, that is your current heading. That is where you're going. But do you have any other business during your trip?
I'm just trying out my new magics and shit.
I make sure to tap dance above Lucinia's jail cell.
You do so.
And I make sure she doesn't know it's me.
I don't know how she would know.
New recruit reporting.
If I'm not getting any sleep, she isn't getting any sleep. Fuck her.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
I feel like you should be the one harassing her, not me.
Well, it's a funny thing you should say that.
Oh, I'm definitely eavesdropping. Oh, I'm doing that. I'm putting my 28 passive perception to work here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to eavesdrop on whatever happens with that.
Understood. Yeah. So in your rampant tap dancing, actually, I'm gonna say when you decide to take your 8-hour-long unrestful sleep, you do note that you see Gareth heading to the lower quarters.
Can I try to do it stealthily? I don't think I'll pass. but
Sure.
Can I try?
You may attempt.
28 passive perception.
I know. I'm going to enhance ability just, because I can. I pretty much need a natural 20, but you never know. You never know. Advantage. Where's my stealth? There it is.
I fucking see you.
Alright.
But you do not call him out because you were
I don't
trying.
call-
You
oh,
were
no,
also
I don't
trying to
call
be.
him out.
Yeah.
I also see you.
I want to listen.
But yeah, you notice him heading below deck, knowing full well what's below deck. So, as you do so, Gareth, what do you do?
I head to the brig.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been to the brig before, so
All
what am I
right.
looking at?
You come down to the bottom of the stairs. You're just kind of like roaming the ship, essentially. There's a small little area that seems to be used for a variety of storage, and going past a small pillar that gives structure to the boat itself. There's a small doorway, opening that up. There's a small hall, and there are 4 cages on either side, and it ends at the front end of the boat where there seems to be more storage beyond.
He's just gonna look to make sure like nobody followed him.
No one's behind you.
Okay. Seems good. I'm just gonna cautiously walk forward.
Walking past the first 2 cages, there is no one in them. But walking to the second one, you do see that Lucinia is in the one to the left and no one's in the one to the right. She seems to be on her cot. She is not paying attention at the moment. What shall you do?
Yeah, no, this is actually just Gareth just trying to figure out how to start this conversation.
Mhm,
You can just imagine he's opening his mouth to say something, but retracting, just trying to think of how to start. Hello?
She jerks up with a start, grabbing onto what seems to be her mess plate, and she's almost taking an action to throw it, but she just kind of grips it tightly, puts it down, and then puts her hands across her chest.
Hmm. Also, all this silence isn't actually real time.
Mm-hmm.
Just for your own sake. He's also having a hard time thinking of what to say.
I just wait and sip.
I fall above him.
What?
I fall. I just make a clank on the ceiling. It was regular deck movement. It wasn't me, I swear.
I throw my hammer so it just pummels into Corva and making him fall even harder.
Ah! I die.
Maybe if I'm not 20.
Oh,
Oh.
well.
Oh.
What happened?
I hate you. You actually
Oh.
fucking nat 20.
God damn.
Holy
The luck hasn't ended
fucking
yet.
Shit.
That's a lot of damage.
I can't believe you just fucking did that. You actually called it. That's insane.
Skill shot.
It just you throw it up in the air, it swings around through one of the portholes, smacks him upside the face, goes out the other porthole, and then goes up into the air, and you catch it again.
I could be flying around too now, just fucking.
Yeah, I assumed you did it like from above the crow's nest. You're just like, "Ving!"
How are you doing?
God, how do you even respond to that? As if you wish to know.
I'm unsure how to start this conversation.
Well, you've begun it now, so just continue or be on with you.
I'm sorry.
She just kind of like snickers to herself and says, "Sorry for what then?"
I'm not going to pretend that I know your entire situation. When we met 2 days ago. Sorry I agitated you. I'm sure this face isn't exactly the face you want to have anything to do with.
Seems you've
So
learned
I-
a thing or two.
So I'm sorry for bringing up bad memories. I'm sorry that in my curiosity for information that I offended you in some way, and I'm sorry about what happened all those years ago.
It's an awful lot of apologies for a lot of people who aren't here anymore.
I would apologize if I could, but I can't. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm sorry for everything that he did. I'm sorry I didn't say anything when, you stabbed me
What
two days
he
ago.
did, you did it.
No, I didn't. I know that this is very hard to understand. And that's why I thought perhaps giving you a day or two to
New
calm
recruit
down
reporting in.
could have helped. But I want to try to get you to understand that I'm not the person that did all of those things to you. I'm not him. I'm not Zarius.
Then who are you?
That's a question I've been fighting with for a long time. I don't know how well versed you are in the arcane. I don't presume any. I manifested about 2 years ago when I woke up. I was in a cave by myself. I had nothing but, well, this, and he gestures the orb.
Yes, your phylactery. I know. You've talked about it. You've given me your own sob story already.
Wait.
Don't need to hear it.
Wait, he talked to you?
You spoke to me not but a day or so ago.
Did he threaten you? He didn't threaten you or anything, did he? I'm told he's not a very nice person.
No, you're not a nice person. Nice people don't go about murdering innocent people.
I won't say I probably haven't murdered a few innocents. I haven't done my fair share of great things. I'll admit that. But I'm not him. I didn't do all the things he did. This is not my phylactery. But I am bound to this in some way. I guess you could say it created me. I don't know if you noticed when you stabbed me, but I kind of bleed black.
Nothing unexpected for that of the undead.
I'm not undead.
Then what are you? You're him, but you're not him. You're undead, yet you somehow aren't. You bleed black like a monster. What are you?
I'm... like a magical copy? The body is the same image, but I have my own mind, my own thoughts. Let me get back to my story. the cave, woke up with this. This thing tells me where to go. It gives a generalized pull, like right now it's that way. And at the time I had wondered where that went, so I started to follow it. And that's how I met the one who put you in that force cage the other day, Corva. I met him and I met a few others, and well, we set off on an adventure that really ultimately all ties into, you know, how we actually ended up here in this plane, but that's a story for another day. But as we went on, eventually I reached a point where I started to learn about the past. It started when I
New recruit reporting
found,
in.
I guess, his tower and all the notes that were in there. And I learned... Well, I learned the environment that he operated in. I guess that, thinking back, that probably should have been the first sign. But I ultimately didn't really learn about him until one night, Corva and Ashley and someone that's no longer with our group, snuck into my room and took the phylactery, which kind of is... That's where it kind of gets complicated. They kind of forced an interaction with Zarius, and after that I talked to Ashley, where she started to inform me on what he was and how I fit into everything. And the more I learned about it, the more I learned that I wasn't really alive, I wasn't really dead, I wasn't really even human.
There are words for that.
I'm sure you have many words for them. None of
Ends
them
with
accurate.
dead, begins with un.
And the more that I learned about him, the more I learned that I didn't want to be him. And so I started to work with my friends and start trying to find out how I could separate. And we have a working idea. It's not foolproof yet, but there's a working idea that can separate him from myself.
You do realize how foolish and far-fetched this sounds.
Yes. I do realize that. I realize that what I'm asking you to believe is, well, ludicrous. What I'm asking you to believe is impossible for someone like you, who probably wants to do nothing but vomit at my sight.
Oh, I want more than that, worry not.
But I just want you to understand, I really, really do, that I'm not him. People call me Gareth. That's a name that I picked up along the way, and it just kind of stuck. I guess you could say it is my name. I'd like to think it is. But
Then
I'm sure you don't believe any of this and have no intentions of believing it.
I believe that my parents, my family, and my entire village was killed by you. I saw it with my own eyes. And who's going to take responsibility for that? Myself.
No, I don't expect you to. Hmm. I'd like to bring other people down here. I really would, to give their side of the story and back me up on everything, but I'm sure you'd probably just assume that I have them all brainwashed. I'm sure the last thing you want to hear is some sob story.
As you've already given. Now
I
it's
didn't
two.
I didn't say anything.
You're a forgotten soul who woke up in a cave, just as you are a forgotten soul who mourned your sister.
I'm not giving you a sob story. I'm explaining my story. If it's coming off as a sob story, I'm sorry. But I can see that words aren't going to reach you. I don't think I can reach anybody that wants me dead is going to listen to words.
Perhaps if violence wasn't your first cause, it wouldn't be the choice.
So, I do guess that there's only really one way to go about this. And I'm gonna walk up to the I'm gonna walk up like to the cell.
She stands. She's still a distance from you though.
And I'm gonna reach into my bag.
She takes a couple steps back.
I'm going to pull out a dagger. I'm gonna flip it in my hand to where I'm holding it by the blade. I'm gonna reach in through the bars, offering it out to her.
She seems confused at this offer.
No?
What is this then?
It's a knife.
What are you doing?
I'm giving it to you,
For what purpose?
so you can kill me with it.
Aye, so you can feel justified in attacking with your magics.
No, I'm going to stand here and do nothing. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I am. I can't take back what he did to you. I can't do it. As much as I would love to give you back everything that you've lost, it's not within my power. It's not. As much as I'd like to say that how badly I'd like to live, you don't deserve to hear that after everything you've been through, so I'm not going to. And this isn't the first time that something like this has happened. Another person came before you to end his life because of what they found out he was. And they also slit my throat and tried to kill me that day. And they ended up getting beheaded for it. Not by me, but by their ruler, I didn't want him to die. I wanted so badly for him to see that I'm not the person that you think I am. I'm not Zarius. But I couldn't do that either, and we were in a very similar situation actually. If I had a copper for every time that I had to talk to somebody in a jail cell about how I wasn't Zarius, well, I'd have 2 copper, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice. And it didn't work. Which means that it's probably never going to work. I can't reach you, I couldn't reach him, and I doubt you're the last one. There's probably more like you out in this world that are also trying to kill the owner of this face. And I won't be able to convince them either. And I don't want to spend the rest of my time running away. I don't want to spend the rest of my time letting them die. Enough death has been caused. I've already done so much wrong to this world. I'm part of the reason that we're even in this plane of existence to begin with. All because of stupid decisions I made when I didn't know any better. I don't want that. If I'm going to live in this world, then I want it to be peaceful, but if I can't get that, then here you go. I hope you get some sort of justice out of this, and I hope that you let everyone else move forward and they can go about saving the world.
Give me a persuasion check.
$29.
She kind of like just stares at you with this like unbridled rage. She like takes a few steps forward, like very skittishly. She comes up to where like her arm's length is within that to grab the dagger. You're still holding it out?
Yeah.
She kind of like reaches for it, touches the edge of it. Do you react in any sort of way? She hasn't taken it, but she's like, she's nibbling at it.
I ease it into her grip.
As you do so, and she feels the force of your movement. She like was half holding it, and as you do, she like grabs it and then immediately drops it and lands on the ground. She kind of like looks to you, looks at the dagger, takes the dagger, throws it at you. I'm just gonna roll, but she's probably gonna miss. Hold on, please. Yeah, it just goes ting ting ting, flying into the other cell.
I mean, that hits.
Oh, does it hit?
Yes.
God damn it.
I don't have mage armor up.
God damn it. It like nicks the side of your shoulder and flops next to you. She then just like runs at the cage, bangs it with her hand, like just straight up punching it. Just get out! I don't know who you are, what you are, but you've done foul things, and I don't want you here. Get away from me.
He just picks up the knife and holds it back out.
She just slaps it out of your hand, and then walks to the far end of the cell.
I go retrieve it. I come back. And I just keep holding it out.
Get out! Get out! By this time, Corva, you hear the screaming.
Oh, time to go clean up this mess. I phase through reality. Oh, there goes gravity. No, I'll go see what the fuck's happening.
You head downstairs and see that Gareth is at the cell of Lucinia.
And what is she doing?
You can't see her around the corner.
I go around the corner.
You did hear her
There's blood on the
screaming, "Get
floor."
out!" though. Probably
I
as
go
well
around-
did everyone in the entire boat.
I go around the corner. I grab Gareth's hand. And
she's
I walk away.
okay.
Well, I also would look at her first.
She's just like in the corner, like the furthest distance that she can get to Gareth, just like with a face of rage, but like backed into a corner, like a dog.
Come on.
No.
What did you say to her?
I just explained the situation and she didn't believe me, so I tried giving her this dagger so she could kill me.
That's the easy way out, though. That's sounding like suicide at that point. Don't you know women? God, this is just like the time where Ori wanted to kill me. If I just told Ori, hey, okay, you can kill me, that wouldn't have satisfied him.
But that's what she wants. She
Yes.
wants him dead.
She wants him dead, but you letting her do it is like you're giving up, and it's suicide, and you're just letting it happen. Listen. Many people want to, earn the kill, feel like they're actually avenging their family by, putting in the work to actually do the kill.
Would you
just-
feel better if I fought back? Would that help give you what you need?
Trial by combat.
Who are you saying that to, Gareth?
Lucinia.
Corva, did you not drag him away?
I'm working on it.
He is resisting.
Alright, well then he can keep talking to her. I ain't getting in the middle of this shit.
She's just like angrily staring you down, just basically growling, and she seems to want you to leave.
You want him dead, don't you?
Go away! Also, I might be dying.
Yeah, you were a little bit. Seems buffering.
Oh, I'm coming back.
He coming.
I had a moment, but I'm back.
He's coming. Alright, if you want to keep doing that, I'll wait out here with the spare the dying ready.
You
I don't
are
understand you.
you are leaving Gareth to his whims.
Yeah, I'm out here with the spare the dying ready. For whoever needs it.
I'm going to cast darkness.
You cast darkness.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to port inside the cell.
You are in the cell.
And then I dispel the darkness.
Ah! Go away! Away! Corva, you do not see him anymore.
No, he dispels it.
I know, but you don't see him anymore in the hallway.
From your perspective, you don't
Oh,
see
yeah.
me.
He has vanished, and she is screaming even louder.
Orm is standing there tapping his foot with his arms crossed, like,
You hear footsteps from above, Corva.
I assume it's Paseo.
Gareth. She is literally backed into a corner.
Yeah, he's just approaching her. Like with the knife like held out, like offering it.
When you finally get within, like, arm's length, she just, like, kicks at you and then smacks the, knife away to the ground.
I don't understand. Isn't this what you want?
With that, please give me a dex save. I need to do a thing.
Natural one.
Never mind. Unless she fails too. Yeah, she did not fail. She collapses upon you, shoving you to the ground, and then she begins to grip your face and dig her fingers into your eyes. About this time, from behind you, Corva, you see a number of the various people in Paseo's crew coming down. What the hell is happening in here? They, like, knock you aside and run past you.
The sorcerer's killing himself. That's what's happening.
Paseo reaches her gun inside the cell, shoots Lucinia on the shoulder, and she falls back to the ground. Gareth, you're in pain.
Yeah, he's not like screaming out or anything. He's just kind of taking it.
The cell gets opened, and Paseo's crew begins to like literally grab you and drag you away.
New recruit reporting in.
I go and I give medical attention to the two.
Do you heal Lucinia?
I will heal Lucinia.
Cast your heal.
What damage did she take?
She took a gunshot.
Oh,
How much does she need?
Just do a heal so that it's done. It is done.
How's my boy and his eyeballs looking?
He's got some nasty scratches that dug in, but he's otherwise okay.
Ooh, you ever
All right.
scratch your eyeball?
I'll stay with Lucinia then and make sure the guards don't rag on her too hard.
They're mostly
Reporting in.
dragging Gareth away. Paseo comes back around the corner and points her gun at you. Out! You don't belong there unless you want to stay in here.
To me?
She shoots the wall. Out!
Why? I want to why before I move.
Because I'm going to shoot you in the face if you don't move.
Okay, well then can we walk and talk then?
Out.
Right, fine. He leaves.
She has her crew shut the cell behind her and lock it. And she just kind of like kicks you down the hall as the rest of the crew
Yes.
grabs Gareth and like drags him out into the storage room.
You know how much money people paid for this ass?
They pull you around the corner, Gareth, and throw you on the nearest box that's there. And they slam the door shut behind them. Paseo takes a moment to reload her gun and just kind of like stares at both of you. What exactly do you think you're doing here? What are you doing in a cell?
I was talking.
I was more than talking.
I was giving her what she wanted.
She kind of like approaches you and like gives a glare to Corva, seeming if you had anything to say.
He went into her cell.
I gathered that.
He
And what of his
prompted it.
explanation?
I mean, he just was talking to her, but I mean, she's scared, so of course she's gonna lash out.
Aye, that's what I think.
You know, he's a bit like, you know, he pushes it a bit too far sometimes.
Paseo gets like right up in your face. She puts like one leg right next to you, real Dom style, on the box, and then she puts her gun straight to your throat. Says, "You want to die? Is that it?"
I'm not the one who went into the cell.
Not
Why
you.
would
She's
that
doing
be?
this to Gareth.
Oh, okay, good.
No, I don't want to die, and definitely not by your hands.
And she wants to kill you. So why are you trying to die?
I don't think you'd understand.
Oh, try me.
How much do you know about the arcane?
No right shit about it. But what does that matter? I know about living and dying. And I know dying's a stupid thing to do.
Well, essentially, I'm an arcanically manifested duplicate that looks exactly like the person that she's after, and I also have the person that she's after's mind inside my head. So I was trying to convince her of that. I failed. And this isn't the first time that I failed to try to convince somebody to do this, and
So your method of convincing someone that you're arcane duplicate or whatever you called it is by trying to commit suicide by convincing her to kill you?
because she'll either see that the person that she thinks I am would never do such a thing and wouldn't kill me, or I would die and it would prove that there would never have been any way of convincing her in the first place.
Aye, and what about that little girlie you have up above deck?
I'm sure she wouldn't approve.
Something to think about, eh? Whatever issues you have with your strange little magic bullshit, don't matter if you're dead. And don't matter if you have some other strange thing in your head, too. She, like, bops you on the head with her gun.
Doing that was the only way I had left.
Aye,
Words
aye.
don't reach her, so I needed to take some form of action.
You need to take some form of action like killing yourself. Hop off the deck. There's a huge ocean out there you
That's
can
not
drown
what-
in.
That's not going to help her.
What do you know about revenge, then?
I don't know anything about it.
Then you don't know how useful an ocean is. She kind of like steps away from you. Kind of like jabs a finger into Corva. I'm disappointed in you. Thought he's your friend. You want him to die?
I mean, I warned him. I tried to pull him away. He was very insistent, you know?
Did a bad job of that.
Listen, I only have so many spells today. He has more mobility than I do. You know, it's that. I tried to calm the girl down before, and now he's just getting her wild back up again.
But
You want me to go talk with her again?
whatever you do, don't care. But you need to stop messing with her. It's clear she wants to kill you, and it's clear she's confused, because she's a little girl.
Then what am I supposed to do?
What you're supposed to do, that's something you have to figure out. You murdered her family, that's what I heard her
I
screaming.
didn't do anything!
She turns to Corva and asks for confirmation. She's just like,
She did kind of go into her cell when she was in the back.
I
corner.
didn't kill her family, though!
I know, but it's still the same face. You gotta understand. You have the face of what she sees in her nightmares.
That's why
every
I
night.
was willing to let her just get it out. You think she's the only one, Corva? We already went through this with Sir Morgan. We see what happened to him. I don't want that to happen to her. And I don't want that to happen to anyone else that's out there that's like her.
And you know what happens?
But
You
right
need
now,
time to
I'm the
cope.
only one there is.
You need to learn that they need time to cope and understand.
I don't think she was gonna learn anything in that bridge, without some form of explanation. I don't think you can be the one to give that. I think I
anyone's
have to be the
give
one to
that.
do that.
I don't think having her be in the brig is the right idea in general.
clearly it is, because people are trying to break into the brig to do something with her. Best not have her about.
I'm just trying to end the cycle in the only way I can right now. I don't want to deal with this months down the road, where we have to make some form of call. If she can start to at least understand now, then that gives us a chance to explain and make her understand that I'm not him. But she doesn't want to see that.
No,
She doesn't
no.
believe anything that I say, and I can't make her believe anything.
Aye.
I could send all of you in there and have you back up my story, but that doesn't mean anything to someone who just wants this face to not be alive anymore. So I was giving her what she wanted.
Yeah, and giving all your friends something they don't want. You have to pick your battles, my lad.
It's my life.
And it's not just your life. It's the one thing you learn, especially being on a crew like this. Everyone's needed. Everyone has value here. They might not seem it, they might be the stupidest piece of shit you've ever met. But if they can command the mast, then so be it, they're on the ship. And you treat them like their crew. You treat them like their family. Your family would miss you if they're gone. If you were to die in that cell and ain't no one going to save you, you're gonna make a lot of people sad. They lost their crew and everything you're good for. Don't let people down just because you have a feeling.
All I've had is feelings. Ever since I came into this world, all I've had was feelings. It's the only thing I could follow.
If that's so, then follow that. Don't follow it to your death.
And what if it just leads to my death anyway?
That's when you tell death no and walk the other way. She holsters her gun and pats her crew on the shoulders, and they just kind of head above deck. She thinks for a moment and then turns to you. No more going to her cell, especially going in her cell. I see you that. I'm gonna kill you on the spot. You don't have to worry about her at all.
Then what am I supposed to do? You
Thoughts?
seem to know everything. What do I do?
I wish I knew everything. Didn't
You
expect
should
to
like
be-
to act like you do.
It's called fake it till you make it. If you don't know,
Alright,
then you do
so
your
fake
best.
it.
Alright. What do you want to know then? Let's
What
fake it
do I
here.
do?
What you do? 1. Don't bother someone who wants to kill you. It's probably a bad idea because you're going to die. 2. Don't die. Probably smart. Just a smart thing to do. 3. If we have any hope of getting out of here, we need to get to Heaven's Vault, ideally in one piece, making sure that we don't die in the process. When we get out of here, you can do whatever you want with that little lass. Don't care. She can do whatever she wants. Also don't care. I just want out of here. Once we get out, you can avenge yourself in any manner that you see right. But, if you want my opinion, scared little girls are going to do stupid things. And a big old man trying to come up upon her, try to force himself on her, in whatever way, it's not going to go good. Just because you know what you are, maybe you don't know what you are, I couldn't tell. Imagine how she is, though. Don't know a thing about you. If you don't even know yourself, how can you even tell her one thing about yourself to her? Sort that business out, and then you can have a proper conversation.
I'm going to my room.
Probably for the best. We all get a little shot in. You alright there? She kind of like points to Corvo.
No, I'm fine.
Right then, off with you.
I go up to the crow's nest where I live.
Understood. Does Gareth do anything as he goes to the small quarters that are available?
No.
Understood. The day indeed passes, and you remain on Paseo's commandeered ship. Your next destination shall be Mycenae. Do you have any other business while on the seas?
Yeah, I fart.
About how long journey do we have left?
Probably arrive there by 1 to 2 p.m.
Yeah, but how many hours do we have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish.
I need to look something up here. Yeah, okay, I'll just put 6 hours into this second tome of clear thought.
Understood. That is what you do with your day. Anybody else?
I read my new book.
Yes. Which book is this? Your
Tome
tome?
of the Pact Keeper +3. Reading it really will do nothing, but
Yeah.
I just like the thematics that it's a fancy new book.
Mm-hmm. That is a thing that you can do.
I
Also, at
studied
some point, I would have passed off Argentum's spell book to Ashley. She can make better use out of it than I can.
She kind of reviews it for a moment as you pass it to her. This is really something. There's a whole lot to this. Where did you even find something like this?
You remember the headmaster of Vale?
She kind of like takes a more dour mood to it. I saw what was left of him, at least.
Yeah, turns out he was a bad guy.
I think she was there when we saw him appear with Oxton.
That's true. That's true.
Who knows?
Yeah, he was there, and we killed him. And so this is a spell book. And so here you go.
Only something can be preserved of that. It's too
Maybe it's
much
got
life
haste in
lately.
it.
Too much life currently being taken.
It doesn't have haste in it.
Oh.
I know what it has in it. It doesn't have haste.
Why doesn't this woman have haste?
She has slow,
Huh.
or it has slow, but it does not have haste.
Maybe like an anniversary gift, you can get her haste.
Get this
I
woman
mean,
a
I could
haste
teach her
scroll.
haste like anytime I want. I can make a scroll that she can put in her book, but I'm not gonna do that. And that's all I've got until we get there.
Anything from you, Bryden?
Yeah, sure. Are there any fish or dolphins? Preferably dolphins.
Give me another nature check and a perception
Also-
check.
Unless anybody brought my dagger back to me, she just has a dagger down there in that cell.
27.
They probably took it from her.
Listen, I'm just
Perception
saying.
to nature.
What
What do I see with my specialize?
Yeah, in the distance, you do not see a dolphin, but you do see what seems to be a breaching whale in the distance.
I'm gonna go fly over to the whale. And I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. I get one per day.
Oh
Oh my
boy.
god.
You are a little bit off the bow of the ship. You cast Speak with Animals, and every once in a while it breaches. It seems to be going in the same direction as the ship. Yes, you are capable of speaking to it in its whale language. What do you say?
Anything happen with the city up we're heading towards? Any weird occurrences?
It kind of like goes under after you begin to talk, and then you see it kind of like take this really wide berth of like a circular turn. It then breaches up and takes a big ol' splash. You get covered in salt water. After it does this, it rises up and comes to like a floating position at the top of the water and begins to speak to you. And how would it word it? The city of the mortals. Their boats move less frequently. The seas have become empty as those of the infernal move about.
Hey, you a fucking whale or what? What the fuck you mean mortals?
We do not live on your same time scales.
And you're probably not a beast. I don't know if I can talk to you. That's out of character. But sorry, what did they say about the city? I got too caught up on the mortal bit.
That the in the city of the mortals, the ships are traveling less frequently now, as there are beings of infernal about.
Alright. Yeah, I figured as much. Anything weird in the past day you've seen anywhere?
The waters to the southeast rise in turmoil. Those foul beings that have come to the city also seek to thrive beyond this plane.
Lots of people seem to be keen on that.
There is no more flight for those of us.
Did you fly before?
Once, very, very long ago.
What kind of whale is this? Is this like a...
We'll call it a blue whale. Blue whale seems
Okay.
nice.
I was wondering, I was like, I can't really give it an offering of food because no teeth. But
You could try to give it some sort of offering.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at here.
If you did so, it'd probably just swallow it.
Well,
Good luck picking that singular krill out of the water.
I don't really have anything. Unless it's a potion of growth.
Oh god.
Big whale.
Remember, you don't necessarily have to give it food. It could hypothetically accept any gift. It's just a whale.
Alright, I'll do this then. I appreciate you talking to me. I'll lean down, put my hand on it. May you be free in the sky once more. Let the vagrant show you the way. Be safe in your travels.
You see, its blowhole kind of open. It shoots
Okay,
out some water.
Guidance too, if that's yeah.
No, that is fine. That is sufficient by itself. And it replies, and by the words of Rhea and the waters below, may you seek to find your destiny.
A wise whale. Can we take the whale with us?
You want to be our fourth whale?
For the rest of the trip, however long it takes us to get back after that incident.
Oh, well, please hold. Are you doing anything else?
Nah, I'll just give a nod and fly back over to the ship.
Understood. Give me a religion check.
Oh shit, he's doing it.
Religion. I'm bad at this. Yeah.
Give me a D100.
Our gods can't reach us here.
Yeah.
That is actually sufficient. Understood. You have been granted, firstly, inspiration. You have also been granted a boon of Rhea. For this boon, you may call out, similarly to, what's that spell where you can call upon a god? Is it commune?
Planar ally?
Not planar ally. It's the one where you can contact the god for aid.
Contact other plane?
No, you contact the.
It's the cleric thing, the 10th level cleric thing.
Is it 10th level?
10th
Jesus
level.
Christ.
Oh, divine intervention.
That's the one. Thank you.
Oh. Yeah.
You
Not
have
the 10th level spell, the 10th level class feature.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Okay.
Let me just double
Divine
check.
intervention.
It's a class feature, you have to roll a d100 and you have to get below your level.
Well, there was a spell that did that too.
No, there's no spell that summons gods, only spells that let you talk to gods.
Yeah, there's nothing that summons a
Oh,
god.
actual 10th level. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
The 10th level
Your group
ability,
reporting in.
divine intervention.
Indeed.
I mean, if I was 20, I would succeed automatically.
But yes, you have one use of that. I will post it for your needs,
I'm looking at it, yeah.
just so you can have it later, though. There it is. You have one use of that at your discretion until I say otherwise. It'll probably last until you're out of the dirge and maybe a little after.
I pog.
We're pogging. Okay, coolio.
Otherwise, you fly back to the ship and set down with the rest of the group.
And then I'm gonna be a retard and fly, and then dive under the water, and then fly, and then
Sploosh.
sit
Yeah,
here like a
okay.
fucking
Oh my
dolphin.
God.
Yeah, since you didn't find the dolphin, you start to be the dolphin. You just
I
I have a
cackle
swimming
and
speed too, so I can just keep up.
Oh my god, you do have a swimming speed.
Yeah.
you eventually have to rise out to catch up to the boat because it's going a little faster than you, but otherwise it works
Oh
out.
yeah, the flying speed's at 60 foot, so
Yeah.
I actually had.
But Corva, you said you were going to do your thing.
I want to go down to the deck and grab a chair.
Sure.
I put the chair in my bag of holding.
You have a chair in your bag of holding. It is a simple wood chair.
I go up to the crow's nest.
Mm-hmm.
I take out the chair and I put it in the crow's nest.
It does not fit.
Fuck.
That's a tiny ass crow's nest.
It's a tiny ass
Big
crow's
enough for
nest,
one
so the
person.
chair doesn't fit.
It already had a stool in
New
it, to be
recruit
fair.
reporting in.
Alright, well then I yeet the stool and I put the chair in instead. Is that better?
Give me a sleight of hand.
God damn it. Good guidance this.
You really? You need to slide a hand
Yeah.
to throw it overboard. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah. You throw the stool down. It just crashes on the deck, and everyone's like, "What the fuck was that?" You take the chair and force it into the crow's nest as it's very tight fit. It squeezes in, and you try to like check its stability. Well, that thing ain't leaving the crow's nest anymore.
Good. I'm gonna be the only one up here for the time being anyways. I strip down to my boxers.
Oh.
I put on these glasses that I found in the Underdark that are circle tinted black glasses. Sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
I lounge and I tan.
Understood.
I'm pale as fuck. I'm trying to get color and I have my birds around me and my birds are saying compliments to me.
Give me a con save.
Yeah, that usually doesn't work for really
You're
pale
gonna get
people.
sunburned.
They usually just get burnt, yeah.
That is sufficient. You do not tan very well, but by the time your endeavor has ended, you are pink throughout. You're a
Beautiful.
roasty, toasty marshmallow.
I look more human now.
I don't know about that, but you definitely look a little sunburned.
Fuck you, and my birds were telling me compliments the whole time.
They did so.
Beautiful. Fuck, this did not end the way I wanted it to. I'm upset. Fuck you. I use alter self at will and I make myself pale again.
Oh
Actually,
boy.
wait. Because I have alter self at will, I make myself tan and I come back to the group. So how do I look?
I mean, Garrett's like not leaving his room until we're on shore.
Brian!
And I'm on the side of the ship being an
Brian!
idiot.
I'm yelling off the side of the ship. Brian, do I look hot?
In between breaches of the water.
He poses.
He looks at you knowingly, completely, and just submerges back underwater.
Fuck! Paseo!
I?
Need somebody to tell me if I look okay. Do I look good?
Oh god, what happened to you?
I can.
Ah, it's not quite a tan.
No, but I have alter self on, so it looks like a tan.
Oh, my apologies. I forgot about alter self.
I tan. How does it...
Certainly different. Usually used to you with that pale self.
Does it look better as pale? Like, am I better as pale?
That's not up for me. Don't you have a husband?
Yeah, I can't fucking talk to him because we're in this goddamn plane!
Well, time for him, not for me.
He makes himself pale again using alter self. I'm so upset.
Why don't you just
upset.
drop alter self?
He's so upset because he's pink now, and he's like, well, if I don't look good tan, I don't look good pink. So
Like a lobster.
he alters self to make himself pale again.
Keck.
I wanted to give him something to do, and then I just realized, wait, I could just alter self to do that. Now I'm sad.
Now I just got cancer.
Do
Now
you...
I just have skin cancer. No.
Oh no. Do you have any other business on the boat?
I have my birds harass crew members from time to time.
Understood.
Only mildly annoying, not like actual harassing, but like
Yeah, they're more like
Just-
mosquitoes than anything.
just being mildly irritating, like
Or-
picking at the bread of people's sandwiches and stuff like that.
We haven't done this in a while, but we're being absolute fucking retards right now.
Yeah,
Like-
it's been a hot minute. We need it.
I'm not being a retard.
Yes, you just were.
I don't know if I'd count. I don't know if I'd call that being retarded.
Maybe
I
not for Garrett,
absolutely
but
am.
to a normal person, yes, that was absolutely being retarded.
Compared to the person acting like a dolphin, and the person
I leave
tanning
you.
in the crow's
And then
nest.
untanning.
I leave
And
you
then
to your
three
ridiculousness
tanning, and
as I
then
get a
untanning.
drink. I'll be right back.
I don't think mine was that bad.
You
Bro,
said
I'm on
this.
some dumb shit. I like fought a zombie puppet dude today while I was like shoving cake into my mouth.
Hell yeah.
This is my life. Like
Like,
today
I
is
was
just all
having
about
some-
stupid shit.
I was doing some serious role play, and y'all are over here being the yahoos.
I mean, I was trying to get some information, and then it kind of, so I was like, oh wait, I can just dive in and
You
out of the
started
water.
off by saying that you were flying high, playing the bagpipes,
Okay,
showing off
okay,
your
okay.
junk to everyone.
He's showing off his junk.
That was
Don't
the whole
tell
point of the
me
fly.
If you weren't doing retarded shit before that. Do not
Guys,
tell me that you were trying to do some serious shit when you started it.
guys, we've been playing. I've been playing this character for 3 fucking years.
It
I just
hasn't
gotta
been 3
say,
years. Yeah, it's been like 2.5.
It's about to be. Oh wait, I guess it has been.
No, we're
it's
still
getting
we're still
close.
4 months off.
Yeah, we're getting close to 3 years though. I've been
still-
playing
we're
this
never gonna-
motherfucker for 3 years, and I will still never top the first session.
Well, yeah, you sucked dick for 7 gold.
Exactly. How do you top that?
I don't know how you top riding the rock for like 5 miles, just like the pioneers did.
True. I think that's the best joke to come out of this campaign is that we fucking lied to you about boulders moving, and then we went back to the boulder and actually made it move.
Yes.
That or inverse Batman.
Inverse Batman was a time.
Inverse Batman was like one of the best days of my life.
That was a session.
I
That
was-
was a session.
I was in the forest drinking blood at a cult meeting, and inverse Batman was harassing the children of the town, who weren't even children
No,
and ended up
no,
being
the
a
children
god.
were harassing him.
You
to
know
be
what?
fair.
Fair, honestly.
The children were harassing him, and then he started harassing them back.
And then they ended up being a god.
Yes.
And then that god proceeded to kick his ass.
Yes. And I was just in my room reading a book.
I think, didn't I get the killing blow on that fight? And I did like the
Probably.
lamest thing ever.
Probably.
I said like the lamest line ever when we killed that dude.
I don't even remember how that fight ended.
I think
I
it
just
was
know that-
because
I just know that we lost one of the circus members that day, and nobody
Yeah.
gave a shit.
yeah.
Nobody gave a shit about that member of the
God,
circus.
I still can't believe that we used to be in a circus.
Yeah, I remember the days of the circus.
I remember when I was a ringleader at one point, and then I
Yes.
said fuck that, and then I became a baron by killing my parents.
I was a beast tamer, and then I collected more beasts, and now I have a legion of tokens
beast
at my
master.
disposal.
We've been through some crazy shit, man.
No
I still
doubt.
remember the centaurs.
Dude, I have those names written down still. I know their names.
Oh my god.
Rip those centaurs.
Rip those centaurs, dude. They're so dead. Sorry, we're having flashbacks to like really dumb shit we did really early on in
I've
the
noticed.
campaign. God, what other? I want to reminisce for another second. What other dumb shit did we do really early on?
Really early on.
Oh, when the Capitol, when Jack and Maul fought the guards.
Oh yeah.
That was
There was
good.
the time that Jack and Molly accosted a guard.
No, they didn't accost the guards. They
Accosted a shopkeep who called
yeah,
the
they
guards.
accosted the shopkeep. The guards were called. The guards are like, "Hey, can you not?" And they're like, "We're going to." Okay, well, we're going to have to arrest you. Try us.
And then what? They were like level 7. And
They were
we
level
what
7. They were fucking like death knights or whatever. There was that. There was Troll Love. I remember the Troll Love episode.
Troll Love was very good. That was a good episode. It was Troll Masutra.
Don't call it that.
Fuck. I liked when Ori came to the capital and fireballed,
And fireballed
two
us,
tieflings.
yeah.
Fireballed
the
two tieflings.
Yeah, that was a
In
good
the
call.
middle of the capital, yeah, that'll go well. And then I had to create the whole stupid Len Leaf Trotter story. Len Leaf Trotter is my best meme from this campaign. Oh fuck! When Syndra wanted Oxton's eyes, and we were like, "Yo, let's just give her some random dude's eyes instead." And then I put green eyes in a jar, and we put like a ruby dust and then a shocking grasp in it.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Yeah, dude, these are totally magic eyes." And then she believed it with a really high deception check.
That was a power play.
I think that's the smartest thing I've done in this campaign, was just give Syndra some fucking fake ass eyes.
And then there was a time we went to Dublin and I just started taking all of his shit right in front of him.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like, this is mine now. Fuck you gonna do about it, bitch?
We just literally looting his office right in front of him.
Yeah. I was just piling shit on him, just piling shit into my arms. Anyway, enough reminiscing.
As you do, you begin to continue out to the west of the small island that you worshipped upon the throne of the Demi. And as you continue, you begin to see the horizon line begin to fill up with a very large landmass. It takes over the entire horizon until you get to the very far south corner, where you see that it continues on in the form of an ocean in that direction. The land here is mountainous, and it seems quite dry, but there's what seems to be various farms that are here and there. Paseo uses the various landmarks of the terrain to begin to navigate, and you guys head a little further to the southwest. By these directions, though, you eventually begin to come upon what seems to be a port city in the distance. And so Paseo calls out to you all, gathering you all together. Is Gareth coming out of his room once called upon?
Yeah.
Under...
I assume he still has the scratches around his eyes, because I don't think that would have healed in the time.
Scratches, you fine.
Yeah, no.
Slap his face with a cure wounds.
No.
Yeah, I say you were healed, so.
No, I wasn't.
I had to heal the baby girl because she got fucking shot in the shoulder.
I thought you said you're healing both of them, though.
I mean, yeah, I would give them both medical attention that I could, yeah.
Nothing will
Gareth
stop.
wouldn't have accepted it.
Okay, Gareth is mad. I can't heal him.
That being said, she gathers you all together. Right, so we're almost there. Now, big plan is we need to talk to the big boy. Once we talk to him, we can ideally, if we make things work with our arrangement, get to Heaven's Fall without any problems. Now, if you know anything about demons, do you know anything about demons?
I know they're from the Abyss. What all do I know about demons?
Only a little bit. You do know that they come from a place known as the Abyss. You don't know a whole lot about that. You can make an Arcana check to learn more. No, yeah, do an intelligence check. Just straight.
I don't know anything.
Great intelligence.
Damn it.
Can I guidance it?
Yes.
Oh!
I'm the smarter one now.
If I had been allowed to make Arcana.
Yeah, it's like a free 30. However, you generally know that they come from a place known as the Abyss. You don't know too much about the Abyss itself, but you know that it is a chaotic place. Demons tend not to like devils, but you've seen contradictions to that in the past, so you're not too sure about that. You're only going off of, old fairy tales and texts you might have read at one point. Beyond that,
that sometimes they're really hot and attractive.
you also know that they are very aggressive, just in general.
Oh, aggressive as well. Wait till I have a husband, fuck.
So,
Shit.
that's about all I know. They're from the Abyss, and that's about it.
That's pretty much all you need to know most of the time. There, quite a lot to deal with. When we get there, you're gonna have to make sure you make your claims. I'm sure he won't be too happy to see me have a bit of a history in the abyss.
Make our claims.
Again, we need to make our claims to go to Heaven's Fall. If we can't get
okay.
there and we get, what's the word? If we get descended on by 1,000,000 demons while we're trying to travel there, well, that's not going to be too good for us. And if you haven't noticed, this ship isn't ideal for combat.
Understand? Okay, so we're just okay. I understand.
Again, we have our little lad over there, just pointing over to the captain's quarters. If we need to have any bargaining chips, we can have it there. My plan is to have one of our smaller boats take him off to one of the little islets off to the north end of the coast. That way, if they need to find him, they know where to go. Otherwise, I can keep this in port, make sure that we're not anchored away, and if we need to run, we can.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't got much of a plan, but that's usually how I approach these things. Do you have any plan yourself?
Do I look like I ever have a plan?
Sometimes you do. You guys seem more organized than me.
Reaching clear.
No, we don't have a plan.
Well, then, spirit of my own heart, I suppose. We'll try and make it work however it does. All you need to do... Hey?
You know what this fucking... Is this guy, like, intimidating? Like, what's this... king?
Well, one of the kings of the various abyss. He is, not a nice lad, best to say. Grumpy old lad, really big. Usually carries his big weapons, too. Can materialize them from nothingness, you know, typical demon stuff. He's certainly prideful, I can give you that. And he certainly is bloodlustful, also give you that. Beyond that, as long as you don't get on his bad side, he shouldn't want to kill you immediately.
And how do you get on his bad side?
Beep save.
Try not to offend his sensibilities, I suppose.
And how would we avoid doing that?
I don't know, everyone's a little different. Just don't insult him or something, treat him with respect and all that. I can't imagine that he is, feeling a bit down in the dumps now that he's taken over a human capital. Why these demons are out here in the first place, that's a bigger question, I suppose.
Do I have permission to flirt, or is that a no-go?
It's probably a no-go here. Don't you have a husband?
Yes, but flirting's gotten me out of a lot of situations.
She just kind of like glares at you for a minute and then shakes her head.
I'm not going to cheat on him, I'm just saying. It has.
By the way, don't think that line of logic would take you very far.
Okay,
He's got wings?
Does he have wings? I don't believe so. Hold, please. I'm gonna double check. Actually, what is... No, don't break. Please, no breaky. No achy breaky my heart. Why you no worky? Well, hold on. It's gotta do its fucking business now. God damn it, roll 20. Why you
Well, if he
gotta
doesn't, out of character, I could just go hold his son up like 500 feet in the air and just tell him if he doesn't let us pass, I'll drop him.
He does not. Do you say that to Paseo?
No, I'm saying that out of character.
I don't
Okay.
think that'd be very threatening, considering the guy would just respawn a few days later. It's not very threatening to threaten to kill his son when his son's just gonna reform.
Isn't there a spell you can bind him to? Isn't that a wizard spell?
What?
Isn't there like a spell you can bind a demon to your service? Spell, I just don't remember if it's a wizard or something.
There's summon greater demon and summon lesser demon.
Nah, there's a one that you like.
Conjure
Dominate.
Infernal?
No, there's one that you dominate like a creature already in the world.
Dominate monster?
No, this is like a ritual fucking.
There's not a ritual spell that does this.
Yeah.
No, not a ritual spell, but it's like a ritual, you know.
I do not
I
know.
don't know.
I think
I
I
don't-
feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't know it offhand.
I don't know the spell that you're talking about.
I'll
I
figure
can-
it out.
Okay.
Either way,
Uh,
you have no access to that spell.
So, I have a question.
All right.
How do we get to him? I
Can't-
assume we can't just waltz right up to him.
That you're gonna have to figure out yourself. I'm certainly not getting off the docks. Either way, you see that over there, as the ship has begun to pull closer to the city itself. She kind of points and like angles you guys' vision up to the hillside of this,
Yeah, planar binding. That's what it is.
up to this serene port town. Upon the hillside, there's a very large, what looks like a temple to your eyes, but she denotes that as the throne of Mycenae. And that is where you'll need to head, because that is no doubt where he'll be.
Okay. So, where's to figure out how to get an audience with him because you're staying here? Can you give us something of Mr. Prince over there so that if we need to, we can prove that we have him with us? Because I assume you're not just going to let us bring him with us.
That's a good idea. 1 minute. She heads over into the captain's quarters. And you guys just kind of like wait on the deck. After a moment, you hear. Then there's a pause. And after a minute or two, the door opens. She shuts it behind her. And she produces a small vial of blood.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I love her. It's great.
It is a delicious orange. It looks like orange juice in a bottle.
Ah, that's what demon blood looks like.
We're probably going to have to use this as our means of seeing him. Because if I know anything about nobility, you need a fucking appointment to see him.
Yeah, if we have if Ashley has like planar binding, we can just bind this guy to our service. For
I don't
24
know.
hours.
I don't think she has planar binding.
What level spell is that?
5th.
A 5th level, you say? I clicked the button. I didn't mean to. She does not have that spell.
Yeah, I was not. I would not have been. I would have been surprised if she did. That does not sound like a spell she would have. Oh, I guess we're just gonna go.
If we want to make like a fucking straight jacket out of fucking Imperium crystal, we can use him as a suicide bomber too.
I think it's best
my
we
God.
not bring him with us.
That's the plan. We're gonna leave him up to the north of here. We'll be back before you even really get to the high hills. So, worry not about all that business.
Okay. Now I have a question.
Right.
So, you just said that we were gonna give this guy, this prince, back to this guy.
We can. That's an option.
Was what you just said. You were gonna leave him up in the north.
It's just an island a little bit over there. She kind of like points to the north, and there is a small little island off the coast.
See, my concern here is, if we drop him off, don't we lose the bargaining chip that's gonna give us the safe passageway?
Well, we certainly don't want him on the docks where they can just waltz right on the ship and take him.
Well, what I'm saying here is, like, if we were to just leave him here, just leave him not on our ship in general, doesn't that get rid of our only bargaining chip? So what's to stop him from just, once he says, yeah, sure, okay, and then once he has his son back, not just sending the army out after us anyway? Wouldn't it be best to just keep the prince at least with us the entire time until we can ensure that we have that safe passage?
What's to say that once he gets his little boy back, that he's not going to kill us right on the spot?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the plan should be we don't give the boy back until we've guaranteed that we've gotten where we need to go.
That's why he's on an inconvenient island. Takes them a while to get there, takes us a while to get out.
But if you can get there and back by the time that we're done with our conversations, how inconvenient is it for them?
If you just tell him where the island is, Who's to say he just doesn't kill us right after?
It's a risk, but at least they have to travel to find him. That's my plan. If you want him to keep him on the boat, then you're going to have to get him off this boat, because he's not staying here. If we lose this boat, then we have no way to get to Heaven's Fall.
I mean, I got a boat.
I mean, the whole point would be we just don't tell him where his son is. We just tell him, hey, we'll give him back to you once we get to where we're going. Because if we just leave him somewhere and we tell him where that somewhere is, well, then he's probably just going to kill us anyway. I see no reason for him to just leave us alive.
Don't give him exact definitions, but also, see all that? And she kind of points at the docks that you guys are pulling into. You do see that upon the docks, there are numerous demons of various shapes and sizes. You also see quite a number of devils that seem to be interacting with the demons in a friendly manner. You also see, on top of that, quite a number of people, largely humanoid, and largely in chain gangs. They are being moved about. There are only a few people who seem to be operating as normal, what seem to be like port hands or merchants along the docks, at least from what you can see. But it seems that the abyssal and infernal creatures here are rounding up lots of people.
Okay, just so I know exactly what is her plan for this guy? What is Pasero's plan for this person?
Her plan is, as soon as you guys get off on the docks, she's going to take this guy off to an island off the coast. She is going to leave him there and bring the boat back. You guys are going to negotiate a method to get to Heaven's Fall without getting killed, and then hop on the boat, and you all are going to run as fast as you can away from the city, just in case they decide to renege on their offer. They go chase down the prince, they find him on a random island, and you guys will be gone by the time they find him.
Okay, sure.
That is her plan.
Okay, sure.
But they don't need an army to go check for one prince. Like, they could just send the army after us. That's what I'm concerned about.
Also, I might die again. Wait, no, I'm coming back. Coming back. It's tempting fate.
No, travel is a foolproof plan. There's no way it can fail. Let's go.
No way.
The other option that she has said is that you can find something to do with him on your own, but that he cannot stay on the boat.
Yeah, then we're just gonna stay with our plan because I got nothing else in it, and we're just going.
Yep.
That is the thing that you can do. The gangway.
If this fails, then we can blame it on her.
I got one fucking other idea, I guess. We could feed him the bottled breath I got. It'll give him an hour's worth of oxygen. We tie him, drop him in the fucking sea, tell him to go look for him. Say you got a fucking hour, so that way they spend more people looking.
When they have less than an hour to... By the time... Wouldn't he already have just run out by the time that we're done with our conversation with him?
That's what we're sending, and then we tell him to throw him over.
Could be a plan. It's not terrible.
I don't think we're planning on docking, are we? Or
we're already docked. The gangway comes upon the shore.
Then how the hell is she gonna get to the island if we're already docked? Like, hey, there's a whole bunch of aren't you? They gonna see her just fucking go off? Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just in my fucking.
She's not leaving
here with the prince.
As soon as you guys get onto the shore, she's leaving.
With the boat.
Yes.
With the boat, but she'll be back by the time that we're done with our discussion with the guy.
Why didn't we just take the dinghy to the dock? Or I don't know.
I mean, you could have done that, but she was put in the port.
But if we got our plan, let's just fucking do this. We can blame it on her if it fails.
Yeah.
It's not our plan, it's her plan. Blame it on her.
Very well. Do you depart the boat?
Yeah.
Cool dealio. You come to the docks of Mycenae. The deckhands that are here seem to be aiding in removing things from the storage hold and placing them on. They seem to be consorting with some of the demons that are here in the best way that they can. You hear from the conversations that they seem to be like harassing them for stuff, but it seems Paseo's crew was kind of expecting this and is just kind of like placating them however they feel necessary to do so. Otherwise, as you guys move into the area, a really ugly creature that looks like a malformed dog that has teeth for a head comes up to you. What are you here for?
Oh my god.
What was the name of this of the guy?
Eshma.
That's the name of the demon lord.
Yes.
Is this guy
Eshma?
speaking common, by the way?
He does speak common.
It's
Or
Eshma.
Yes.
Did he start speaking common, though, or is he
Yes.
speak? Okay.
We're here to see Eshma.
Oh yeah, just coming here to see that demon lord. Sure. What are you actually here for?
Yeah, that.
It kind of like shakes its whole body and a little bit of blood comes off it here and there. Are you sure you're not food for Eshma? You look quite plump.
No, we're definitely here to talk.
What a fool you are then. Go to your own death. You know the way if you're that smart. It kind of moves aside and lets you proceed into the city.
Okay, bye.
You begin to make your way into Mycenae. It's a mess, suffice it to say. As you move through the city streets, it seems that much of the city has been pillaged in quite a variety of ways. There's just like all manner of refuse in the street, lots of chairs and tables and other valuables at one point which have just been trashed upon the streets. Any valuables that might have been in any of the buildings certainly seems to have been looted by these demons. Beyond that, there are numerous slaves that have been entrapped by all of these demons that are here. As you continue along this way, give me a perception check, everyone, while I placate my cat.
New recruit reporting in.
Does my 28 passive come into account here?
Yeah.
I'll roll anyways.
DC was 28. Sorry, Summer.
Fuck.
I got 6.
Okay, let's see. Oh my, those are really good rolls. Yeah,
Yeah, I know, right? I got
Bryden,
6.
Bryden Corva. As you're wandering through, you do note something. There's a lot of people here of a lot of different varieties who have been enslaved in various ways. However, as you are walking through, you notice a lot of these people look oddly similar to people of the Ruby Kingdoms and the Holy Empire. They seem to be speaking with those accents. They seem to be have the same appearances that you're used to seeing. They don't look like the people of the Dirge.
Hey, Cordova, you recognize any of these sad blokes?
I look to recognize individuals.
Looking about at this particular moment, you don't recognize anyone. You will have advantage on recognizing people in the future, though. But you definitely do denote that these people.
I recognize them as like these are definitely from the Ruby Kingdoms, though.
Yeah, both Ruby Kingdoms and the Holy Empire.
Oh lord. Hey guys, I think more people came in than we thought.
Seems bit worrying.
Nevertheless, Gareth can commentate when he returns. Oh, hello.
He's returned.
I assume more people came in. I mean, the entire capital was here, and people did wake up in areas that weren't where we were, so it's not out of the question that people ended up here. I guess just look for anyone familiar. That's all I got.
As you do, you begin to make your way as best as you can through the capital city streets here. you eventually come upon a hillside that slowly begins to arch itself upward to the northeast end of the city, eventually rising into some very beautifully paved steps, which have been drenched in dark old blood over the last several days that you've been here. Well, that people have been here, and these demons have been here as well. As you are making your way up these steps, though, you come to the large temple-like structure that is the center of government here. You coordinate with a few of the beasts that are about.
On the way up here, I'd like to just ritually cast Comprehend Languages on myself.
Understood. It has been done. You begin to detect some of the whispers of infernal and abyssal that are going about. But incoming here, how are you going to get in? You have two ugly fly-like, mosquito-like creatures that are blocking the door.
Hi, we're here to see Ashma.
On what business, foul one?
We're here to bargain.
Bargain for what? What would a commoner like you know?
We want safe passage to Heaven's Fall.
They don't know what they're talking about. These ones seek to get out. Just because they're adventurers, they think they can make
I
their
can see we're
way.
gonna have some problems here. Tell him we have his son. I'm gonna produce the vial of blood.
They kind of like glance back and forth at one another. One of them flies over to you and takes it with one of their multiple arms and just kind of like inspects it multiple ways. They kind of like whisper amongst each other, and the one like looks back to you, takes the vial of blood, and heads through the large doors. You kind of wait there for a few minutes as several demons gather about and just kind of like sniff at you and whisper various vague threats about you, but otherwise are keeping their calm as best as they can. Several minutes later, the doors open. The two that were blocking the way discuss. And they say,
Very well, you may follow.
shall you follow?
Yes.
I need to put you on this map. I need to get you over there. Look at you go. Zoop. Zoop.
I'm blind.
Did it work? Oh, I see what I did. Excuse me. Boink. Oops, I did it wrong again. I fucked up.
This is
Boink.
a very wide map.
Boink.
Oh my god, I see everything now.
Boink. Oop, I did it wrong again.
Soldiers, to me.
I don't even know where we are. This is so wide.
Oh,
It's
you're not
so-
even here. Oh, there you are.
There we are. God, this is such a. Wait, hold on. Not everyone is here. Hold on a minute.
Not
sir.
every. Hey. Hi, Waki.
Hold on, I'm dying again. Okay, there it is. God, that sucks.
What the fuck is up with this shit?
I think this is a giant bridge over a pit.
Oh, is that what that is?
That is indeed what that is.
Oh. Have fun, fuckers, as I fly across. Not really, but.
But yeah, they come close and they say,
All right, you do nothing. Nothing that would threaten anyone. You will speak to him and only him.
I shrug. I can't talk to him, so.
Yeah, I know. I nod.
very well. You may proceed as you do.
Well, into the black abyss we go.
Yep. Take the lead.
I can fly. See you later, Corva.
See you later, loser.
Summer alive.
I don't think she is.
I am alive.
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Oh,
We're
I'm
moving.
just waiting to see what we were doing.
You're
We're
moving.
moving.
I know, we were waiting for a while though.
As you come to the first set of doors, these ones come over.
Fresh meat.
You sure you need to be on your meeting?
I just gesture for them to open the fucking door.
Boring.
Big room.
A lot
I
of
feel safer
nobles.
here.
We looked
Oh,
at
hey, I
some
see Mackenzie.
adventurers here. I don't know any of these people.
I see Mackenzie.
Mackenzie!
As you head into the room, you see that there are a number of people who are about. They are in slovenly conditions, being worked by these various demons. They seem to be asking them inscrutable questions, and anytime they get something wrong, they get smacked or clawed at.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this a reuse token?
I can't even see.
I know
this.
that boy.
These are all reused tokens.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, he's here, like, he's got into trouble again? Like, my god. How
How does it
unlucky
keep
is this
getting
kid?
into trouble? I don't know.
You guys with your special eyes.
Summer, you would recognize this boy.
Is it the boy that was the little prince or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, again? Seriously?
Mhm.
I think there's an incubus and a succubus in this room.
Good.
I
I'll
see the
take them.
incubus.
The succubus is in the top.
Where's the incubus?
I can't
The
see the
incubus is-
succubus. I'm blind.
Here, go up. Go up, go up a little bit.
Oh.
I don't recognize any of these tokens, so I think we're good.
Talk about the human ones, because I definitely recognize the other ones.
Yeah, I'm talking about the humans. I don't really recognize any of them.
It's Ren Jr.
LUL. RP walk, RP walk.
Yep, we're really just taking our time.
Ah, visitors to the royal court. I have my own court if it would please you. Lovely, lovely men.
I keep
Brian-
walking forward.
Yeah, Brian's gonna give a curious.
Rocky
look,
does like
a-
the step aside, ma'am.
No
Oh, the
fun for you.
bodyguard.
Corva
Yeah,
thinks
like
to
the
himself,
step
am I
aside, man."
hotter than her? I think I'm hotter than her. Corva comes to the conclusion that he is hotter than her.
It's just like the whole step aside, ma'am.
Uh,
Important people come through.
You enter the large room indeed, and for those of you with superior vision, you see a figure upon the large throne.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Asthma.
He does have wings. You lied to me.
No, those are just really large skin flaps. Hey, Asthma, how's it going?
Hey, asthma.
My
Heard you lost your inhaler.
Your inheritor, but that's the inhaler.
Tasty
Yeah.
morsels.
I'm sorry, I taste like chlamydia.
And the door is shut behind you.
I'm glad nobody reacted to that.
They're probably down with chlamydia, honestly.
I don't think Gareth even knows what that is. So
As you approach, his booming voice rises out.
Well then. So you are the fabled kidnappers. Speak yourself, fools.
What are we even here for again?
yeah, hi. We're here
How are
looking
you?
for safe naval passage over to Heaven's Fall.
And why should I give you that?
I don't know. You want your son back?
What if I said I didn't, little one?
Well, then why would you even invite us in here?
Because I'm curious. Curious how you would get the blood of a demon prince.
We have our methods.
Methods that you will commandingly tell me now.
We have a nice pirate.
Ah, so you are friends with Paseo, are you not?
Well, friend is a
friend
strong
Friends are
term.
very strong.
Yeah. We've tried to kill each other a few times.
As any good friend should.
I don't know, I think I've only tried to kill Gareth like once.
I don't think I've tried to kill any of you.
Yeah, you're a better friend than I am.
Then
So
why?
that's how we got the blood.
Then why is it you seek passage?
Oh, I'm trying to get out of here.
You have a way out then.
Maybe.
You
it's not
will
really like
answer
a-
me.
It's not really like a guarantee.
Yeah, it's like we
thing,
can't guarantee it's gonna work.
It's more of a maybe this works, maybe it blows up in our face. We're not fucking really sure.
We don't got a lot of options at this point. I'm gonna level with you.
Give me a deception check, because that is not the full truth.
What? We don't know if this is gonna work.
You have fair confidence that you can get out. As long as you don't die.
That means we don't get out though if we die.
Okay, well that's just collateral damage.
I
That's-
assist.
That's-
Sir, we're doing a lot of things that we don't know about. We're hearing a lot of things from a lot of people that we don't know about. We've never been here before. We don't know what we're doing. We're just trying to get home.
And Gareth, deception check at advantage.
20.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that is complete honesty what I said. We don't know anything about what we're doing here.
True.
So be it then. What do you know of our soldiers on the front lines of your fabled land?
Who?
The veil has been pierced once. We have sent people to scout above, to make sure that our domain will be complete.
Oh, are we adding you to the God War as well?
All right. Name, occupation.
What
Who
is
do you
your
know? Who do you
domain?
not know? Who do you hate? Who do you like? What? I'm gonna. We've got a. This is a very long list. I'm gonna need you to talk slow.
Silence! You will answer my questions.
I'm gonna be honest, we got trapped in here, like, when all of that happened, so any soldiers you sent out we haven't seen or don't know what they're doing, but they're probably having a bad time. Also, there's a God War that's about to happen, so it's like, they'll probably get caught in the middle of that as well.
More souls for our needs. Do you know anything of the foul mind flayer that came here?
You got a
I-
name?
Fought him, right? You talking about the fucking big dragon looking thing?
Nay, he goes by the name of Xanathar.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah,
we're working on that.
Yeah, we know
we'd
him.
like to kill him.
He seeks his exit too, and he seeks to prevent some foul adventurers from following.
Yeah, that'd be us.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I hope you're not aligned with him because he's kind of a dickhead.
Someone of a similar mind, at least. I would have gladly killed him if it weren't for his strange mentality.
Okay. But about that Heaven's Fall.
Yeah, he thinks for a minute.
For the price of my lineage, as well as passage for my armies, I can guarantee you passage to Heaven's Fall.
How many troops?
As many as possible.
I can't guarantee all of them, just because again I don't know how all this is gonna work.
Yeah,
I
like
don't-
we said, we don't know how this is all working out.
Yeah, I can't guarantee they're all gonna get through. I can't promise you that just because I innately don't know. how
own,
this whole thing's going to work.
your own passage is none of my concern. We can take care of ourselves as long as you have a method out.
Aye, that's what we're saying. We don't
Yeah.
really know if it's like a one-time deal, if it like opens a portal. We don't fucking know what's fucking going on, alright?
We honestly don't even know if only we're allowed through the portal and you guys are just gonna get like carded at the door or something. But I mean, if you want to try, I mean, yeah, sure, fuck it, I guess.
So you know nothing of your own deeds.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's how
we
it's
can-
been for like a year now.
Complete fools. Very well. This seems at least amicable.
Cool.
What
All
are
right,
your
cool.
What are your means to transit through the veil?
Boat.
Yeah.
Through the
Oh.
veil, isn't that through the plains?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
not a boat.
Fools you are. You've been talking to that Paseo too deeply. You will answer my question properly.
We got a working deal with some people you might know, Rhea and Lupita.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Lupita.
La pita.
You lie.
No, we
You can
we
insight check us. We're not.
we talked to him.
What is an insight
I was gonna
check?
say, you can meta us.
You can meta check us. We're not lying.
Like we went to a statue and we talked to a lady and a very cocky sounding guy.
How?
It
also
was kind
want-
of scary, but the guy was kind of like chaddish, if you know what I mean.
And like they also wanted out, and so we added them to the list. Just like I'm adding you to this list right now. Just I want you to know you're on this list. It doesn't really matter if you're on the list, but you're on the list.
How do you speak to the old ones?
We went to a statue
Yeah, we went to
language.
we went to a statue.
and we prayed.
And we gave him some shit.
Gifts then. What gifts do you have?
Well, we
some-
killed this really. You know that Zenth guy? There was this wizard that was with him. We kind of just offered up the shit he had.
Yeah.
He had a lot of weird fucking niche items.
Then you no doubt have some more for your transit.
I mean, we
Yeah.
did just fight Zenth. I mean,
The problem.
some items to fight him.
The problem here is we need those to do things.
Nay, they are needed by my armies. Show what you have, and we will take what we need.
But like, I thought we were offering you the deal.
You are in my realm now, and unless you'd like to be thrown to the depths of the rift, then you will do as you're told.
Out of character, I feel like if I show this guy a crystal, he's gonna attack me.
Probably.
Out of
Yeah.
character, we could just plane shift out here right now.
We can't. That's the issue.
We can. No, Chris said we can. You just can't go to the other planes. Like, we could probably plane shift into the abyss since it's in this area, is what I'm assuming. So plane shift abyss, plane shift back onto the boat. Like, hey, what's up? Shit didn't go well. We're making a run for it.
It's true. You would imagine that would be a failure if you ran away. Just for the record.
I mean, like, what kind of shit are you interested in, man?
Whatever gets you out. Whatever deal you've made with the old ones. This is what I want.
I mean, but then we can't get you out if we give it to you.
We need the magical artifacts to.
If we give them to you, we can't get you out.
Proficient adventurers such as yourself surely have more than your needs.
We
You
had the
clearly
time, so-
overestimate what we can and can't do.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I had to move my house recently. It was a big move. We had to tithe a lot of magical items, and most of them are gone because of that.
Convenient. I've moved house too.
Again, you can insight me. It's not a lie, but I'm just saying we gave up a lot of shit moving that house.
As did we. If we don't continue our retreat, then we'll all die with you.
I mean, like,
Tree.
I can give you a diamond. I don't know. Do you want that?
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
What do you mean retreat? He's the fucking one. Got this capital with the.
He seems to be telling the truth.
He's the one squatting here.
He is. That is also true.
I don't know. You want this? I chuck him a Tome of the Pact Keeper +2.
One of the attendants comes to get it and hands it to him. He studies that and he tosses it back. Paltry.
That's a
You-
rare item. My
you-
ass.
You surely have something if Rhea and Iapetus will listen to you.
I'm gonna have to give. This is just Chris saying
Do I
I
do
don't want you to
something
have those crystals anymore.
Do I do something stupid?
I don't know. How stupid is it?
We have the gift of song and pull my bagpipes out.
I have the
Oh,
true gift.
I don't want to give this guy shit.
True.
I really don't want to give this guy shit.
I can give him the ephemeris.
I mean, I got the ring of the ram here. I'll throw the ring of the ram out there.
What is the rarity of the Ring of the Ram? I think it's a rare.
Yeah, it's not. The ram.
You want to give him the dragon plate?
It is rare.
Give him the dragon plate, yeah.
Otherwise, they're seeking what magical trinkets that you wish to use on the attempt to escape the dirge. So they're basically trying to see what you have that you're actually able to do this with. So present what seems right to you, but be
I don't want
forewarned.
him to get jacked. That's the point.
I mean, I was gonna offer the ring of the ram to the thing anyway,
Mhm.
like if we needed to. So that's what I was
Be
planning to do that
forewarned.
regardless.
What?
Be forewarned that
He'll probably take it if we show him
he
things.
wouldn't take it outright, but he's trying to test your abilities essentially through your inventory.
See, I don't trust this. I feel like he's just gonna jank us.
I want to insight if he's going to try. If we show him something that he really likes, will he try to take it? Can I insight that?
Not immediately. I can tell you that he will not do what Iapetus did and just
All
yoink
right,
it.
I'm not throwing him a crystal, but I'm going to flash a crystal.
Mhm.
Just be like, I just like kind of hold it up and I let him look at it.
Interesting.
I put it away.
How does one find an Empyrean?
Well,
Looking
it's a long
around.
story actually.
You just
We
kinda
kind of
find
found
them.
one. We kind of found one really deep underground.
Deep underground in the other world, not in this.
Yeah, not here. We didn't get these here.
The Empyrean has long since been used here. We have used it to seal the rift. If you have shards, then present them.
I showed you one. That's enough, right?
A mere single shard. And you expect that to aid you in escape.
I don't have a lot, okay?
I mean, we did get the attention of the gods with a single shard. I don't really see what's another one. Seems pretty powerful to me to get the attention of two gods.
My attention is gained. I wish to know how much you have.
I have 2 more.
You have 7 more, correct?
No, because bitch jacked him. I have 6 more.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
I'm gonna guidance this.
Oh my god.
29.
Oh,
Actually, wait a minute. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. He needs to make a check. What kind of check is that?
Could be
That'd
insight.
be an
That
insight.
is that kind of check. Let's
That's a
do that
wisdom.
thing right over here.
New recruit reporting in.
Very well.
What else is there to offer? This is me game mechanically saying, what else are you going to give him? He seems interested in these 2 shards.
I'm not giving them to him. He said he wanted to see what we would offer. We're
Uh-huh.
showing him what we would offer. We're not giving him shit.
Right. He's seeing what else you're potentially going to offer. You do get
To the gods? Is that
Mm.
what he's asking? What we're gonna offer to the gods?
what you have
what we're gonna
on the
offer to
table.
get the portal open. I think it would be the dragon armor as well.
I got like this plate armor. Like here you get like, see, like this plate armor here. It's really shiny.
I'd probably put forth like my ring of spell storing, maybe my +2 tome. Oh god.
I don't have any other magic items.
crystal
I got a lot of
dagger.
potions.
Do I show him the dream book? Like I know we're not gonna use it, but it's something that we have.
That's a. Would he even know what that is though? It's just a book to him, really.
I mean, it's like this. It's got some souls in it.
No, I know, but he wouldn't know that.
I know,
don't
but like
think-
all you'd have to tell him is it's got some souls in it.
Yeah, but do we really want to sacrifice a whole bunch of innocent?
No,
souls?
like we're like I'm just saying is like we could use this. It's something we have. We're not
I know, but
planning on
don't-
using it.
But the demons are literally harvesting souls too, so they would just want it regardless. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't think they can harvest it without actually going into the book. I don't think it works that way. I don't think they
You
can
want to
just
send a
harvest
whole
it.
bunch of demons inside of a book?
I mean, then
will
they're not getting the fuck
kill
out.
off my candle, possibly, if it helps. I
Ah,
prefer to save my candle.
He seems to react to the candle in particular.
I'm trying to hold on to this if we can. This is like a I'll throw it in if we really need to kind of thing, but you know.
attendant, inspect this.
He walks over and offers his tongue to inspect the candle.
I let him inspect, but I try to keep his tongue off me. I don't want any spit on me.
He kind of like turns it over several times and seems to investigate it, and then hands it back to you.
I wipe this
Hands
spit
it
off.
back, or-
It is true, my lord. That is a rare candle indeed. How very intriguing.
It's my alignment.
What other things do you have on potential offer?
That's about it. We gave up a lot of items moving the house.
Yeah, if we're not gonna even consider the book, then I'm just not gonna show it.
Yeah. Like
I
we gave
mean,
up.
yeah.
We don't have a whole lot of magic items. Like we gave up a lot moving the house.
Do you do anything with that ephemeris?
Ideally, I'd like to hold on to the ephemeris because.
Did he give me my ring back?
Yeah, it's like you guys are presenting it like on a table essentially, so it's like it's within grabbing range of you. It's like right here.
I'll show them the ephemeris, but I'll say it's the same conditions as
No.
the candle. Like, not going to use this unless we absolutely have to.
I mean, I guess I could offer up a thing of potentiality that I don't want to use for this, but it's a potentiality thing.
It's like if we have to, I will, but I'd prefer not to, kind of thing.
I could show him the Afridi bottle that we have.
Oh fuck! I forgot that we fucking have that.
Is that a thing that you do?
I'm asking the group, like, do I?
I don't know
That's
what that
on
is.
you. Let's see how they react to the ephemeris first.
The attendant once again tongues the book and flips it over a few times, studying it magically. He hands it back to you.
Sire, something about that. It is strange. It hurts my head. It has value. How very interesting. It is more value than I even know. That is special. Interesting.
Again, last case scenario. Would like to keep it, you know.
Do you present anything else?
I don't have anything else. PP
We don't got much.
Yeah, I could present the bottle if it's something that out of game we feel is a good idea.
That's a really strong bottle, man.
It's
Yeah.
a very powerful item.
The only other thing I have is a sword of sharpness.
Well, it's only
Right.
powerful if we roll really good on it. Otherwise, it's kind of meh. Or it's really bad.
Eh.
Yeah, it either attacks us for 5 rounds or.
It either attacks us, helps us in like 3 battles, or we get 3 wishes.
You know what? Maybe you can show it to him. Maybe he can be like, yo, I can guarantee that the good shit comes out.
I doubt it.
I
I mean, I
doubt
doubt
he'd
it
be
too,
so
but-
kind.
I mean, like, we are doing him a solid.
But
I-
he's a demon.
What if we make a deal with him, like, hey, if we do this and we get the good shit, you get one wish and the rest of us get the rest?
I'm not giving this guy a wish. Fuck that. No.
Chaos,
He don't
like
get
chaos
shit. He
reign.
can get out. Like, that's
What's-
whatever.
Chaos
I'm pretty sure the
reign.
it's 3 wishes to the person who opens the bottle. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could just say, like, yeah, I'll make your wish for you. And then, like, it's like, I'm bound by that. And it's like, oh,
Yeah, no, just don't show it to him.
yeah, no, that we're done.
We're
Understood.
done. I have a bunch of trade bars. We could use those. They're not magical though.
honestly, they're not magical.
It's just gold.
Very interesting. It is no doubt why Iapetus and Rhea would respond to you. We need for our armies to leave. We cannot leave with you. So, here is the deal made by myself. You will have your passage. You will return the prince. And, to succeed in your journey past the heavens fall, present that book and one of the shards of Empyrean. With this, no harm will come to you.
Do you have anyone here that happens to be chaotic neutral?
The court consults a little bit, and they essentially say that someone could be found if needed.
Would you rather take the candle, use it to make the gate spell, and use that as a way to get out instead?
It could be a sufficient trade, so long as
Because-
both shards are provided as well.
See, I'm trying to cut back on the lack of shards, so you know.
If we only got 2 shards and we need one to get out, I mean,
Yeah, the shard one deal doesn't happen. So he wants the ephemeris.
He wants the ephemeris
He's intrigued in either the candle and 2 shards or the ephemeris and 1 shard.
See the shard out. Oh. Hmm.
See, looking at this realistically, I feel like the better deal is to just give him the candle and 2 shards. Cause like if we get out of here, we'll be able to use the ephemeris again, meaning we have a chance of getting buffs from that. And there's some really good ones in there, which makes me think that having that item in our possession is much better than him having it in
I
his.
want to hold on to it forever. It's mine. I'm putting it in
Then
my
give him the
library.
candle.
Alright, I'll give him the candle and 2 fucking shards, and I say, listen, buddy, those are my last 2 shards. If we can't get out of here because I'm giving you these, fuck you.
Then I suppose we would see you on the surface if you ever were able to live. But I am a man of my word, at least. Where is my son?
Let me
You-
sending somebody. I'm sending Paseo.
Okay.
We need the kid!
She gives, like, coordinates, GPS coordinates.
I give him GPS coordinates.
Very well. You are brave to consult with the likes of us.
You know, thank you. You're one of the few people of nobility that's actually taken the time to compliment us.
Yeah, we never get complimented and we work our asses off most of the time.
He just has an ugly grin as he awaits your offer. Do you give your offer properly?
I'll give him 2 shards and the fucking candle.
His attendant takes it on a small little tray and presents it to him.
Orville looks sad as he sees the candle go away.
He inspects the candle with his very large hand and then places it back on the platter. He then takes the 2 crystals.
These shall serve us properly.
He then takes the crystals and places one to his left hand. It sinks within his skin. and you see that his whole body begins to give off a stronger magical essence. He does the same with the other crystal to his other hand.
You know what that is right there? Not our problem anymore.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Not our problem.
Alright, plane shifts us the fuck out of here.
Can I just ask you some questions?
By all means, we have had a good time bartering.
Name and occupation.
So you've met the guy. You've met the Zinth guy, right?
Aye.
Yeah. You have another person with him, kind of had an eye patch.
A fool, an undead broken being.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Do you know why he's currently hanging around in your abyss?
One second, I want to address something. Trollo, that's what we call the Watch's problem, not ours.
It's possible.
Remember that the Watch is the one dealing with the God War, not us.
No,
That's the Watch's
that's
issue.
not entirely true.
Okay, but still, that's what we like to call the Watch's issue, not our issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume neither of our teams are gonna have to fight this guy at any point.
He shakes his head.
What business he may have had with my brothers and sisters, or upon our plane, that I cannot say. They did seem to be knowledgeable about us. Fortunate for them, since we own this land now, and all the souls that inhabit it.
Alright, cool. I just wanted to see if you had any information on him you could have given me.
I know that he is broken. I know that if I squash that strange relic upon his hand, we would be stronger than that of 1,000 years of war.
Can I? By broken, does he just mean like he's only got like the half thing, he don't got like the whole thing, or is like does he mean broken in a different sense?
He seems to suggest that if he had the chance, he would destroy that phylactery and harvest the souls.
Okay, so he's not talking like a different kind of broken. It's just the simple fact of he
Okay,
got, like,
no, I
half
see
of
what
the
you're
thing.
saying. Insight check.
Okay, yeah, like I'm just wondering like if he's going through through some new problems of his own, or what's going on with him. 13.
Hard to make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay, hand.
Do you have any other business with Ashma?
Nah, I got nothing.
I want to leave.
I like all the blood.
I like the succubus.
Is that genuine? Is that genuine Tarask skull?
Wait, what?
I'm just making like.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making like.
I was like, is that on the
small
map?
talk.
What?
No. I'm just like pointing out random things in this course. Like, is that genuine Tarask skull?
He nods though and says,
Very well. Move about, little mortal ones. If we are of any luck, we shall see you soon on a brighter plane.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to fight each other. Hopefully, like, we can just kind of just walk past each other and go about our days.
Maybe, although the thought is tempting.
Alright,
but
cool.
You are free to leave at your leisure.
Alright.
You have successfully
fuck
bartered
outta
with the
here.
Demon Lord. Do you wish to do anything whilst in the throne here or in Mycenae?
Fuck no!
Nah, I don't got money for anything.
There's
I remember when you said we fought this dude, Chris. LUL.
I would actually, I guess actually while we're in Mycenae, we should probably look around while we have the time just to see if we recognize anyone.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you want to like spread out, look around for anyone?
What, are you gonna buy them off of?
Oh, can I look for Lacey?
You may try.
Listen, I don't know what we're gonna do when we find them, but I'd like to know if we can find anyone we recognize.
Lacey is the only person that I didn't get confirmed moving into my city. Everybody else that we know that we liked got confirmed moving to my city and is.
I mean, I'd like to
Astral
know on the off chance we might run into somebody from Vale in the case they fucked up.
Sea. Yeah, like.
So, with the time that we got, let's look around to see if anybody familiar is here.
Dude, I'm so happy I convinced Brienne and Alice to move to my city. I'm so happy, or else I'd have to be looking for Brienne and Alice here too. But I'll look around for Lacey and other people we know.
Those who are investigating, give me an investigation check.
Would my 28 passive perception come into play with this at all?
Nope.
I'm gonna enhance ability.
Not perception, but
know
investigation.
anybody.
You know
I
people.
but perception's a bit of it.
I know.
I'm gonna guide.
Didn't you say that we would have advantage on perception checks to recognize people? But I guess
You're doing some
did.
investigation first, but
Okay.
I can factor that in.
okay.
I don't really know
And
anybody in the River
this.
Kingdom. I just know people in her town. That's like the main people I know. And
And
all of them are in the fucking.
You've also met the people at Vale in case you see the people at Vale.
I guess I'll look for people at Vale specifically. Yeah.
I got 20.
That's what I thought.
19, 20, and 8.
We could have been 8 buddies.
Understood.
1928.
That is sufficient to show you some things.
Lacey, where are you?
I wonder who we found.
Lacey Pride, you're the only person I care about that I haven't fucking found yet.
Dun, dun, dun. Let me gather some things briefly. Please hold.
I don't know what we're gonna do when we find these people.
I have to buy
Buy
them.
them. Yeah.
I don't think we have the money to buy them.
You doubt the money in my
Okay, you might
pockets.
have the money to buy them.
Exactly, I have
But
the money.
they also might not be interested in money.
We'll find out.
We don't really need them to be interested. We just need them to be in 5-foot range of Corvo.
That too.
We just need to offer them the low price of 7 gold.
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
I meant
yes.
more just like plane shift again. But you know, we
God
can do that
damn it.
route too.
Why is it always plane shift with you?
Because it's broken.
Because right now it's kind of our get out of jail card.
Yeah, it's just like, what are you gonna do? Follow me?
I mean, I think they could. I think they could transport immediately to the abyss if they wanted to.
Yeah, but then they can't transport back. Onto
No, they
our
wouldn't know.
ship.
They wouldn't know where we're going.
Yeah. So
As you are wandering the streets at one of the various slave markets, you do find someone that you recognize. No, please, I beg you, please, help! Somebody help me!
oh,
Oh,
Oh, god damn it.
hey!
I don't know this guy.
This is the prince of the River
I
Kingdom.
know.
Yeah.
But I don't know this
You,
guy.
you see him in passing, you don't have to interact with him.
Is he being poked by anybody?
He's being prodded by several demons, which seem to be licking their lips at him.
Should we do something about this?
I got it. Hey, are you guys like, eating that one?
They just kind of turn to you and speak in Abyssal, but he speaks to you. Baron, Baron, please, what is going on, please?
I mean, I have
Shush.
comprehend languages up, so I would know what they're saying.
How long does
Yeah.
that last?
An hour.
Okay, you good. Yeah, they're just like, really stupid people. I don't know what.
Okay.
What can I offer these gentlemen?
I go up to him. Yo, women! How much for your women? And point at Caden.
They just kind of like look to you. One of the auctioneers steps forward and he says,
If you're buying, then you have to offer something.
Oh, do you use gold?
Of course not. What would gold do us? We've harvested all the gold in the capital.
Alright, what do you use then for bidding?
Souls, of course.
He ain't worth it.
I give Caden like a face.
If only I had that soul bag. If I had that.
What'd you do with the soul bag?
Oh, we used it to transport the fucking city.
Ah, yes.
I'm sorry, we didn't think we'd end up dealing with demons.
I knew we were gonna. And of course, like the session after we get transported to a fucking place with demons.
Yeah. What can this get me? And I pull out a potion.
Oh, what potion?
Potion of vitality.
What about longevity?
Oh yeah, pull out the potion of longevity. That's a good one.
How about this? Yeah, here you go.
This first one is useless to us, but this second, how intriguing. A slave can have such longer life with this.
Can we trade you the potion for that one?
If you seek such, I will take this offer. No, don't let him do it. I got souls right here. No, I got souls right here.
Done.
I
And
will.
one looking at one.
Here. I will do you a favor. Do you have a fallen comrade? Here, this is an even better offer. Do you have a slave that died recently, or a fallen comrade?
A slave that dies means nothing to us.
It does if I can bring them back.
What do you think happens once we consume them?
Okay, see, that's why I didn't know. If you had a dead one that just, died and you were like, oh, boo, shame, we didn't eat them yet, I could have brought one back for you to, reuse, but nope, you clearly just eat them afterwards. All right, yeah, we'll do the potion.
Potion.
He's willing to take the trade. The other demons kind of shove you a little bit, but you're just like, fuck you. His shackles are removed, and he's just like, oh.
Oh, but I liked him in the shackle.
Remove that from the list. Cool.
I just kind of give him a super bored look, kind of.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
You like what you fucking did with the place? Looks fucking great, huh?
What do you mean what I did? I don't even know where we are.
Alright, he was being mind controlled by the Prince of the Holy Empire. We already know that. He's just the stupid one that got mind controlled.
Fucking piece of shit.
I punch him in the shoulder. Good job, you made your fucking 13-year-old brother in charge of the capital for so long.
I don't even know where the capital is.
Oh,
Thank you
don't
enough.
see it.
Look around! This is the capital!
I don't know where we are. I've never
On
even
another
heard of this
plane?
place.
Exactly! Come on.
I mean,
idiot.
what he would technically see Rocky wearing the fucking tabard of the Ruby Kingdoms.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't know where he is presently.
I know.
He doesn't
I
know
know, but
anything
he
about
at least
this
would
place.
know, it'd be something familiar to him.
Well, yeah, he's recognized all three of you, and he recognizes
Well,
the Tabard of Rocky.
I don't know.
Oh
if he
yeah, I guess
recognized
it was
Bryden.
before Brighton's time. Yeah.
He wouldn't recognize this guy.
He definitely recognizes me, though, because he was fucking...
Yes.
Does he?
And we're
Well, yeah.
bored.
I guess he doesn't remember anything when he was mind control because I've seen this guy
Yeah,
before.
you've seen him, but yeah, he doesn't remember you.
Yeah, listen, we'll catch you up. We're gonna head to a boat right now, and you'll come with us.
Shall you continue your journey?
Come on.
As you venture, you see another soul that seems quite familiar to you.
Ooh, is this where we trade Caden off? Oh yeah.
Keep walking.
Do you keep walking?
Keep walking.
We there's no way we have enough to barter with to get everyone.
We don't. Fuck that
Don't.
dude.
Who the fuck even is this? I don't remember.
This is one of the knights of the Ruby Kingdoms. He's a little bit of a prick.
This
Very
wasn't the,
racist.
This
He's
wasn't
very
the,
racist.
This wasn't the captain of the guard who was.
No, this is not Sir Bevan. Sir Bevan is captain of the guard.
Yeah.
This is just another knight. He's kind of a bit of a dick.
I don't know if I've ever seen this guy.
Onward.
He was in the court, but he didn't take a prominent role.
Then yeah, I probably wouldn't recognize him. Like in particular.
We
So if
don't
they don't bat an eye, I don't bat an eye. You know.
we don't have enough for everyone. That's the downside here is we don't have enough for everyone.
And you see one more as you transit
if I
through the
liked
city.
them, they'd be in my house.
Except for
Show
Vale.
me Lacey.
Also in chains.
Oh, hey.
Okay, she was nice.
That one I
God.
recognize.
She could be very useful.
So we trade the prince for her, right?
Tempting offer, actually.
Like this one could be very useful.
Yeah. She's got actual uses. Where this guy is just a fucking waste of space.
Yeah, but then like, are we really the type of people to just trade off this guy for another person?
I'd say Corva is, yes, absolutely.
But are you?
Bryden, no.
Yeah.
Me as a person, yes.
Like,
But Bryden, no.
but we
Do
don't.
you-
We don't think we really just
Do you acknowledge
have a
Caitlin?
lot
Bryden. Oh
here.
yeah, Bryden does.
I acknowledge her.
Oh my stars, you're alive.
Are you being sold?
What else? Is there another fate with these foul creatures? Silence!
One of the larger ones, who seems to be her driver, just kind of like pushes her.
What do you want, foul
Get out.
ones?
I would like to buy her. Can we offer you a service instead of an item?
A service? I could take a service. How many years?
No, not that kind. Like, you know, we're casters. We can know magic. Is there anything you want done?
Ha! Well, I can get magic anywhere.
Oh, really?
Maybe the bag of oh. Since we
Yeah,
don't-
you know, the extra one would be good to give them.
You want a bag of holding?
A cute trinket. Well, that wouldn't be enough for a whole soul, especially one of arcane deliciousness.
How about a bag of holding and a ring of spell storing?
You begin to talk, magic one. How about those two and your hand?
I mean, if you want hands, like, that's no problem. I can get you a bunch of hands.
Don't you have a bunch of ears?
No, I don't. I had hands. For hands.
Oh.
Do we want to offer him the plate?
Go for the plate, yeah.
What plate? Oh, the armor?
Yeah, the plate armor.
I mean, I don't think he's
Not-
gonna be able to wear it, but
I mean, it's magical. He'll find something. It's either that or I'm thinking we give him the. I'm also thinking like we could give him this auto-loading crossbow.
Ooh, give him that. That's a good thing. Keep the
yes.
plate.
Yeah, because he could always just trade that off. That seems really useful. You know?
Okay. How about instead? How do you feel about this this crossbow here? It's got an auto-loading mechanism. I'll even throw in 3 poison bolts. Where the special thing about this is if you shoot it at somebody that you want to make a slave, they will, and they fail against the poison that's on these, they'll just go unconscious, meaning you can transport them ease of use. You don't even have to deal with any resistance, any fight at all.
How
If they're weak
useless creation by mortals.
Take that as a no. Okay.
You want a gun?
he just kind of glares at you for a minute and just says no.
Oh,
We want to give
okay.
him the carpet of flying.
You want the fucking carpet?
I guess. I want.
Are you a demon without wings? Would you like to fly like your brothers that are more superior and have wings?
I think this guy probably weighs more than 200 pounds.
Yeah.
We don't have to tell him that he won't try it out. We can just be like, ooh, magic carpet, and then I test it out. Then he won't know. I can use a deception check.
Or,
Carpet of
or
flying?
he can transport slaves with it.
You know, let's start. Let's
Would you
let's start with
like
the
it?
plate. Let's start with the plate armor.
Yeah, the plate armor for sure.
Yeah. How about this?
Oh, intriguing. An interesting specimen.
He's trying to he scratches it a little bit to test his durability.
This is
Genuine dragon scales.
For
This
this and
one-
your 2 other items, I can spare a soul.
How about to go with your beautiful dragon plate? I include some genuine amethyst crystals from an amethyst dragon.
So what is the trade you are offering?
The dragon.
What item do you want to, or what item or items do you want to save in exchange for those crystals?
Well, no, I have regular amethyst crystals.
I know, but are you just throwing that off as like a garnish? Like,
No, as like the plate armor and just the crystals. Be like, hey, this is all
Save
dragon
that too.
stuff. It's cool.
So instead of the bag of holding and what was the other one?
Something.
Ring.
The ring,
Really?
yeah, the bag of holding and the ring. You want crystals and the armor.
Yeah.
Paltry gems. However, these are about the value of that foul ring of yours.
Okay,
I
take
mean-
it anyways.
In other words, he can take the crystals for the, and you can have the ring.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'm
seems
more
fine.
fine with that. Yeah.
Here you go.
You pass them off, and he unchains Caitlin, who joins your party.
I swear, where's Lacey? More people, come on, let's go keep browsing.
As you continue to wander the streets, you do not see
Going
anyone
to the
else.
Slave market. you know.
Okay, good. I
As you do.
didn't find Lacey, good.
There are a number of people who are citizens. Caitlin mentions some people she knows by name, but you don't have much to offer, so...
Caitlin, do you have any fucking souls?
Not beyond the one in my own heart.
He's gonna walk up to her and he's gonna bitch slap her. We can't buy anymore, and I'm not fighting these people.
She slaps you back. I understand that.
Good, I'm glad. Now wake the fuck up. This has been a nightmare. I slap her again.
You just slap back and forth for a while until you continue through the streets. Several demons laugh at your incompetence.
Bye,
I'm
Sir
glad.
Reynolds.
Bye, Reynolds.
You were a terrible knight.
You were a piece of shit that called me a fucking racist slur, and I hate you.
I didn't know him.
No, he was
He was
before
a
your
dickhead.
time.
The only reason he was nice to our group is because we saved him from a gloom.
Goodbye, Sir Reynolds. But honestly, trading the prince for Sir Reynolds would have been a worthy.
I'm
trade,
surprised
but,
you didn't
know.
make that trade, honestly.
I mean, like it's too much of a dick move to buy
if the
this
king
kid
is still alive,
and then immediately sell him off.
Yeah, that's
if the
pretty
king
fucked.
is still
You
alive,
regret
I need
reporting it.
somebody to sell him on the fact that I definitely didn't abandon my country, and I'm definitely didn't take all my people to go start my own nation.
Okay.
Plus, like, yeah, if the king is still alive and like this prince is technically a bargaining chip in and of its own
Yeah,
accord.
like, I'm going to be completely honest. The whole plan with moving my city to the Astral Sea was to start my own nation. It's always been that from the beginning. So I need him to fall back on the, oh yeah, Dad, he definitely didn't do that. He just took the town and put it, because I told the king, like, yeah, I'll definitely bring it back eventually. Yeah, I don't plan on bringing it back. So,
Anywhoozle.
yeah, Caden's my, like, yeah, Dad, he's definitely a good guy.
We got who we got some okay individuals. Let's keep going.
Uh,
Fucking go.
You make your way through Mycenae. Do you have any other business that you'd like to attend to here?
Not really, no.
Then you head back to the docks. The ship is waiting for you there. You head up onto the ship itself, and they quickly hurry away back out to sea.
Yeah, okay, we're good. Good news, we have safe passage.
It's good enough.
Bad news, we're gonna be bringing a lot of demons with us to the portal.
Well, we aren't doing that. If they feel like doing that on their own time, that's good for them.
Yeah, they said that they would do that, didn't they? They'd get their
Fuck
own way
it,
as soon
you
as
know,
we
I'm
got
gonna
out.
be honest, I checked out like halfway through that conversation.
Alright, well, it worked out. We have safe passage. There we go. Boom.
That's all we need.
Good.
We might have to deal with with a lot of demons coming to the other side
Listen,
eventually,
I'd
but
like
you
to
know.
say that that's not our problem anymore because we get through and then we go to the fuck off to the Astral Sea. Boom, we live new lives.
Now you're starting to understand. Don't know about that astral sea business, but the normal sea
Listen.
for me.
Paseo, let me tell you. I know a lady that you would love. Her name is Pawnee. She has a ship that's kind of like yours, but it travels through space.
Hey, sweetie, you don't
Is
think
that-
mine can go through wild space?
I'm just telling you, you two would get along fucking great. I'd love to introduce you to Potty one day.
I am a bit tired of Roccoing, honestly, giving me lots of grief. Might
I'm
try
just
some
saying,
different seas.
If you want a job, a part-time job after all this is done, I have a nice little colony out in the Astral Sea. I'm going to need some traders. You want to do that for me for a hot minute? Make a quick buck, then you can fuck off to wherever the fuck you want. Like, that's a pretty good setup, I'm just saying.
Noted.
Onward.
Just
Yeah,
offered her a
tired.
job.
You go and venture off. Your next destination is Heaven's Fall. But for now, that's going to be the end of this session.
Fuck yeah, we avoided combat with the Demon King.
You did. It would have been a rough combat. It would not have been fair either, because all of these demons would have attacked you.
And Chris said in a little spoiler when I was talking to Lonesome West that we were fighting a Demon King, and I was like, haha, LUL, nope, I ain't doing that.
It was a costly barter at very least. But that was the intention. That being said, do we have any other business?
No.
Nah.
And say goodbye to stream.
Bye, stream.
I